do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
Greetings, everybody. Do you like my new room?
No.
All right. I tried. Welcome to Late Night Culture. That's right. We have random thoughts, random subjects, random panelists, random stuff. I'm pretty random at night. It's after my bedtime, so we're a little looser in the evening. I hope you all enjoyed the Shank crate. $19.99 a month. It's available over on Floral from Under a Rock's channel, so do check that out. You can check the description. I have the channel link in the description there. Just click on at Floral from Under a Rock. But I have a great panel. I have an incredible batch of humans that are here now and more that will be coming. And I am going to say thank you to somebody who is, journalistic acumen, somebody who has also watched more movies than you have this year and probably more than you have in the last couple. We have MCU Phase 7 Society Review. What's up, man?
Coming in 2027, Infidels, Phase 7. Get ready for all 8 movies and the 5 Disney Plus series is going to come on top of that.
Wow, I feel very infidelious. No, that doesn't sound right. Sounds like I'm getting in trouble with the boss if that's the case. But appreciate you being here, my man. We got Society Reviews. Check out him and everything that he does. He's a growing concern, somebody who is a contributor to Bounding into Comics in his own stuff. He just did a podcast. Didn't he do one just a little while ago, right?
Yeah, 24 hours ago, we watched movie night last night. We did one for the 1996 film House Arrest, which, got mixed reaction, to say the least, a very polarizing reaction for that film. But, I mean, hey, it's a young Jamie Lee Curtis and a Jennifer Love Hewitt. What more can you ask for?
Well, hey, I couldn't ask for anything more than Jamie Lee Curtis, so thank you for that. But next to our friend Jacob is the elegant smoker himself, so named by the amazing Carrie Smith. It's Bramable.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going good, man. It's going good.
I had a great day today. Got to relax most of the day. Just got back from dinner with the wife and kids like with 2 minutes to spare before we went live. So
beautiful.
Got lucky there. And I am now a professional YouTuber. The common nerd broke my cherry earlier today. He tipped me $4.20 first tip on YouTube. So
wow,
I have now profited. So
wow.
I guess that makes you a pro. I lost the amateur status. So.
Actually,
well, I mean that is until like Google takes 30%, then the government takes the other 45%, and
And how many
Either
mics?
Way, exciting day.
How many mics and cameras have you purchased since you started doing this?
Oh, well, I consider those for my other job. So,
okay.
with all those Zoom meetings and shit.
Oh,
so.
How many of those cameras are mounted above your bed on your ceiling?
Just two or three of the 5. So
it's like a sky cam that the NFL used to use.
5 cameras, bro. I thought I was pushing it with 3. Holy
I've
cow.
got 2.
All right, very good. Well, right beneath Brahma Bull, probably, but higher in your hearts maybe, is of course Justice Seagal, Justice Fat Steven, or just Fat Steven Seagal, the saltiest man on YouTube. What's up, brother?
Saltiest man, I like that. Yeah, because I'm very salty.
You are.
It's been a pretty good day.
We're
kind of chilling. Marvel is dying, and
it is.
And Eminem released a new album, so I'm kind of happy. Keep it Sauron.
He did. Yeah, I saw it. Reezy. Yeah. I am Sauron, right?
Yeah, keep it Sauron. Yep.
Keep it Sauron. Okay, thank you. All I knew is this: you got your monetization back, so congratulations.
Thank you. It took 5 or 6 denies and a whole bunch of YouTube pandering, but hey, the work pays off, right?
Months. Of course, and last but not least, the man that I miss the most from day to day, because he and I rarely get to connect, our friend, Paulie, the Latino Slant. What's up, man?
Yay!
Yo.
Hey, congratulations on 4,000.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, for as long as it lasts. If you know how YouTube works, it's a yo-yo. I might not have
You're there, buddy. And,
I've been there twice this week, but okay.
yeah.
No, man, I'm so glad you're here. Honestly, I seen your chat earlier. You'd have been on the morning show this morning. So
I'm like free for the next 2 weeks because my other half is gone on vacation. So that's why I'm like, yeah, man. Right. Usually this is our reality show night.
Oh, you're bumming then. You don't get to watch like Real Housewives or whatever it is that you're watching, right?
I have a reprieve for a couple of weeks.
Folks, if you are not subscribed to this man, he has a unique take on just about everything as somebody who's been in the business, as a man who is he's very cultured himself, and he is 100% embedded in Latino culture. So if you want to get cultured in a different way, check out Latino Slant, my good buddy down here.
Órale, yeah, pues aquí estamos con CultureCasino, Cultura, y también Society Reviews, Brahma Bull. Tenemos aquí, pues, tenemos Justice Seagal.
I don't know what that means, so I will reply with oral mango.
Hey, you created oral mango. Well, no, PO created.
Drunk said it.
Drunk said it.
I made the Mandalorian.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh God, the Mandalorian was
the Mandalorian
was badass, man. But hail to everyone in the chat, and I'm really happy to be here, brother.
You know, and you know what? Let's say hi to them because that'll be fun.
You have a private message quickly.
I do. I always have a private message. Sure, that's fine. Yeah. We've got let's see. We got our all of our great friends in the chat. Blah Olmeyer is saying, I'm not quite as good as the Inquisition, but I'm still pretty okay. Sunday evening show. Yeah, that's a lot. There's a lot to say. But thanks for being here, and please like and subscribe. Sean S. Debs in the chat. We got the lovely Sherry, who needs to order Skank crate. What now?
Que chingas.
You got some friends that need some help, all right?
I hope that comes with like polysporin.
Isn't that just OnlyFans? Like,
I don't know.
No, they don't do crates yet. But if they actually start doing a subscription box, it would work.
You know what, Sherry? I'm gonna talk to our buddy Snowdub. Maybe I can get that Skank crate together for you.
Can you say Skank crate again, please? Can someone clip that in the chat for us? Can you say it one more time?
Yeah, we got a Dragon Master 360 here. Our good buddy Tim Hayes, the Culture Boss, was here, but now is getting ready for bed. So good night, dear.
Hey, Culture Boss.
We've got just another red shirt. Hail, Mr. Shirt, and so many other folks like Low Spec Linux Laptop, and our buddy Wolverine Schnicht. Looks like Accidental Tourist made his way in here. He's here just for the Shank crate. So there you are.
Well, what is the Shank crate? What
you haven't seen the Shank crate?
Shank crate was something that came Shank crate came to fruition on Floral's channel, one of the puppet shows. We had a bunch of people on, and pretty much all the puppets made a commercial based off a monthly subscription box based off different prisons around the U.S. and how to make a shiv.
It's fantastic. I can
as soon as you said that, then I'm like, okay,
it's amazing.
We're talking about some of my cousins that are not with us anymore, and some that.
Oh, that's
I have a neighbor that can't pick his beer cans up off his line. Order Shank crate.
Yeah.
Oh,
the filero, cabrón.
Wow. All right, then. Of course, we have Atlantean joining us. He's getting himself together. So for just do this, Atlantean. You just get a high five.
Other one.
There you go. There you go.
I'm sorry, man. My camera is facing me, so I don't know what it is.
Practice it. Just practice. Yeah. You'll be all right. You're gonna be good.
It doesn't mirror it. It shows it. It shows it from that perspective. So it's like I'm looking at it. It's like left is over here now, and right is over here. It's like, oh god.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, Kathy, you definitely want to this service because it is a monthly service. It'll definitely serve your, stocking needs for that concern.
Is this like the new like rabbit chicken, commodity? I love it.
Do you want to see it? I mean, a lot of people have already seen it in the chat.
I have not seen it at all.
All right. Well, I'm going to play it.
You don't have to see it now, but I'm just saying.
I'll indulge you.
Okay.
Just a minute and change of your time. It's worth it. It's funny. Turn down your volume slightly because it's loud at the beginning.
All right,
here we go.
Neighbors bothering you with their loud music? Your boss or coworker harassing you?
Wait, what? Who said that?
Maybe you have a roommate who cries in their sleep. Bully Mays here with a solution that proves every problem has a mortality rate. Introducing Shank Crate, your all-in-one monthly subscription box that can take care of those in-your-face issues. Each box contains new and unique materials for you to build your very own custom shank.
Oh my gosh.
And for your protection, the contents of each box are totally secret until you receive it. And not only does it create solutions, it also serves as a creative outlet, like an adult form of Lego.
Oh, yeah. Right? That is a literal knife's edge.
Maybe you, like some of our other customers, have questions.
Can I bring it to school?
Who's ever heard of a pencil not being allowed at school?
Can you store it in a pocket?
Absolutely.
What if you don't, have any pockets?
Your discretion. Whether you're conscientious about the Earth or just not opposed to being a good steward of the environment, each Shank Crate and its contents are made of 100% recycled materials to make sure we're environmentally friendly. And if you order now, we'll be extra sensitive to the environment and keep all the original fingerprints on the items for your convenience. All for the low cost of $19.99 a month. Call 626-831-9333 to get your Shank Crate today. If you call now and secure your monthly subscription for only $19.99, you'll get your very own alibi insurance for those slightly stickier situations. But wait again, there's even more. To be inclusive, culturally respectful, and as patriotic as possible, each monthly box is themed after a unique prison in the US of A. So call 626-831-9333 now to get your very own unique, patriotic, and environmentally friendly Shank Crate with your own personal alibi insurance.
And I was watching Paulie lose his mind the whole time.
I mean,
yeah,
it's so fucking wrong, man. I mean,
no, it's not.
It's so fucking wrong. Hearing my demented mind, I'm like, well, how come you don't have any Mexicans or blacks in the damn commercial? Because most of them are in prison.
It wasn't me.
Let's put it this way: that commercial came to be on a PG-13 stream, okay, with a kid on the street with his dad.
So wrong. But I love it.
The best line. The best line there was the bit about him saying it proves every problem has a mortality rate.
No, the mortality rate, and I love, but I don't have any pockets.
I don't have any pockets.
It's at your discretion. Stick it up your wazoo.
Rikers edition not available.
Ooh. Where does the phone number go to? Does anybody remember?
I would have made it go to Disney, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that
I think
was
so.
amazing. Oh, no. Look,
Bob Iger's cell phone.
And that
or just send it to Microsoft. That would make sense. But anyway, look,
thank you for playing it.
I love that. I love that commercial. I want to say thank you to Floral for putting it together with the vocal talents of the good voice guy, Corey Sir Toxel. Yeah, he's very, very talented.
Such a talented community.
It's crazy, right? I mean, it's just amazing. Plus ridiculous humor. You would never. I mean, you know, I get joked on a lot, but I have to tell you, I've never seen a group of more talented humans not in showbiz in my life. I get to hang out with them almost every day, every single day of the week, and it just blows my mind. So. But we've got generous folks already flowing through. We've got Darius Munchausen with a $1.49 super sticker, which is definitely a box of popcorn. We got all these amazing humans rolling through the chat. If I didn't get a chance to say hello to you, it's because we started off in the most ridiculous fashion, as you should expect from this show. Deleted Scenes is here. He sends a super sticker as well. We've got other folks that are going to be flowing in and out throughout the evening. So please stick with us for as long as you can. I don't even know, to be honest with you, where to start. Do you guys want to start with, wow, Steven, really? Way to derail that.
Starting with that.
Do you guys want to start with
that's 70s Bush?
You have a nice build there. Some culture.
Yeah, I wish I had that build still. Oh my gosh. Ever look at pictures of yourself from the 80s? I'm like, wow, I was thin.
Wasn't born yet.
Well, yeah, I was like 6 years old.
I don't know. I say the only picture I had. No, I don't have a safe picture from the 80s, man. I mean,
Mom, you still got that picture of your ovaries? I want to know what I look like in the 80s. Come on, just don't do it.
What does the egg look like in the womb, Mom? Come on, I know you got a microscope picture
There's
somewhere.
An ultrasound somewhere in the photo album.
There is something deeply wrong with all of you people. Very
deeply. The picture of your father's swim trunks.
Oh, yes. Nice. The ones that go too high up. It's those ones you're like, please don't do housework with those, please.
The Rocky, was it Rocky 3 beach shorts?
Oh, dude. Dude.
Yeah, man. And then they're like hugging each other in the water.
I know, and I'm like,
everything's all glistening. And
I'm like, and you know who loves that scene more than anybody on the planet? No, Mad Mardigan, dude. You know that dude loves that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I haven't seen him around lately. He's doing all right.
Oh yeah. He's just busy, man. He's working on an in-depth project. This is probably one of the greatest creations of his channel, his YouTube.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Last thing with that Shank crate, it just made me think of the movie American Me.
Oh no!
And I don't know. Has anyone ever seen that movie here on the panel?
Dude. Man. Yeah. You got one of my favorite actors in there, man.
It's a pretty vicious movie, man. And the Shank is used.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Shank is used, we got a $5 super chat from Commander Ed Straker of Shadow for $5. Says, congratulations on 4K, onward to 4 billion. Heck yeah, that'd be amazing. By the way, this is a No Pants celebration live stream. Gratuitous shout out to Drunk 3PO, aka J-Ro. J-Ro. Did you see they were hanging out with it was
Alex Stein.
Yeah, Alex Stein and Jeremy and Drunk and the guy that hates theme parks, Brian Cannell. Yeah.
No, I did not.
Alex Stein got called an N-word.
Yeah. Which
he got called the N-word?
Yeah.
By who?
Yeah, nerd.
Random person at Universal.
Yeah, somebody called him a nerd.
Wow.
Yeah, not cool. not cool. But yeah, gamer words are rough. I usually discourage anyone from using them, because they're a problem.
Unless you're in a Modern Warfare 2 lobby, that's fine.
Well, yeah,
it's fair game then.
Yeah, I mean, I've been called my share of N-words, and back in the day, when you were on TeamSpeak playing Halo, you used to get called lots of stuff.
But that's the problem.
That used to be the best part of gaming, when like some 7-year-old would call you the N-word on stream, and like that would be like,
No. The best is the 7 to 8-year-olds going, I just did your mom. I'm like, okay, chipmunk. My mom. Calm down. You might be seeing hair down there. Just relax.
Yeah.
Relax. It's like we got the Teletubbies coming at you.
But anyway, thank you, Commander Ed Straker of Shadow. I appreciate it. We've got one more from Nikki D asking a very important, this is actually a legitimate question for $5. Thank you, Nikki D. You're awesome. If Disney's main moneymakers are the parks, TV channels, and sporting event contracts, are the shortcomings of the MCU and Star Wars really a big deal? Okay, let's rewind. ESPN is a dying concern. It is costing them an exorbitant amount of money to maintain the sports rights deals. One of the reasons that they are prepared to lose subs for Disney Hotstar in India is because it was far too expensive for them to keep those cricket rights. The ABC is dwindling ratings. And all of their TV properties, unfortunately, have dwindling ratings, but that's universal in linear television right now. The sporting events contracts, again, they're costing them a lot of money. Think about the fact that NBC has been reconsidering how much they're going to bid on their next Olympics contracts, right? Because it's a terrifying proposal when you aren't even going to cover the overall nut with advertising for that kind of an outlay. And then you have the parks. The parks are right now in a situation when we were actually, and nobody wants to say this word, and I've said it in all of the videos I did this week, except for my Indian cinema film review on Thursday, because I've already recorded them all, that we're in a recession. We are in a recession. Just because the news isn't telling you that, it's because the economists won't tell you that for another quarter. And so you don't have to wait another quarter to realize almost everything in your life is 20% more expensive and 50 to 60% more expensive than it was last year.
The other thing is that there's rumors that haven't even come out yet. I think we've heard from friends, I think in St. Louis, that the housing market's already crashed down there.
Oh yeah, it's going
to domino effect everywhere, and it's because of what's been going on with the current government and how they're doing things. So you're going to see a whole bunch of housing market crash, and real estate agents not only losing work, they're losing their jobs.
Well, and
they can't fund themselves.
Yeah, well, and the deals are falling apart. In this is happening in all major cities right now.
It'll be raising the rates again.
Yeah, as someone who's actually worked a few years in the mortgage industry, I can tell you right now the mortgage industry is doing pretty bad, especially here in Georgia, because over the last year, the Feds has just been raising rates. I think they're up 7% right now for most conventionals, and it's not a rate that anyone wants to buy a house at right now. And then they're talking about there's going to be probably maybe another 3 or 4 increases before the end of the year. So no one is buying the house at the moment. Everyone's basically staying away from the market, and it's pretty much snowballing to the fact that people are starting to lose jobs now. If you're working in the mortgage industry, it's going to be a big snowball effect when it really comes down to it. Because let's be honest, the housing market, especially the prices of these homes, have been overinflated for I guess you could say the last few years just because of inventory. But that's going to change the hard way, unfortunately. That's
unfortunate for people who purchased homes at the top of market. We're looking at 2008 all over again, but all of that feeds into the fact that travel is one of the first things that you cut out in a recession, as are entertainment spends. Travel is an entertainment spend. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So with that, Romy had to go meet her family for their, the big vacation, and just to get the deal, just to get a decent deal, we had to drive to Ontario to fly her out.
Oh my goodness!
Because all the prices in LA, LAX, Burbank, even Santana was just ridiculous. I mean, it would have been a lot. It still was pretty high, but Yeah, I had and that's basically what Ontario's 30, 40 miles away from here.
Yeah, but a lot of that has to do with fuel costs, which are at all-time highs as well. So,
well, I'm just saying that to the travel expense, like we used to travel a lot more than we do now. So, anyways,
well, even this trip to Vegas upcoming is questionable because of costs that are rising every day.
Yeah,
save your money now.
Yeah,
in general, just start saving, folks. Cash.
So back to the main part of this question, or the end of the question, which is the shortcomings of the MCU and Star Wars really that big a deal? Yes, those are their two largest primary IP entities. They've stopped making original content. They are regurgitating derivatives. Does anybody see that differently than I do?
Yeah, that's not totally true. They are creating new characters, but only 25% new characters. The rest of it is just plagiarized and badly written.
Maybe, I don't know. Atlantean, thoughts on that? Do you think that the loss of or the dwindling of the MCU and Star Wars is a big deal? I mean, I'm just curious. I mean, obviously, I'm just information.
Well, okay. In terms of just lost revenue, not discussing the reasons why, of course it is. Of course it's going to negatively affect them, especially when you consider that Disney, obviously from the knowledge I've gained from everyone else here, even the Disney theme parks aren't doing that well.
Yeah, especially post COVID too, because the COVID
monkeypox. I'm sorry, you have to change the name now.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, even before then, people were getting tired of Disney's bullshit for the longest time. COVID is the whole commie cough shit. Just it's just one more thing to add to the pile, but it can't really be a scapegoat when Disney's been screwing the pooch since 2017.
Yeah,
I mean, actually, when did Rogue One come out?
When did Galaxy's Edge come out?
Maybe 2017, I think. 2017,
That's
2016.
when everything started to go downhill really bad.
Yeah, and then you also have to look at the internal war going on in Disney right now, because it seems like you have a lot of Bob Chapman's people fighting with Bob Iger's people, and then they're just having their own little internal war behind the scenes as well. So yeah, there's a lot of questionable things happening with Disney. But aren't you guys excited for Phase 6 of the MCU? We're gonna get.
Wait, are we on Phase 6? No, I thought it was Phase 5.
Didn't they show like two projects?
Yeah,
Phase 6, and it was all empty.
Phase 6 and Phase 7. I think Phase 6 is going to be the Kang Dynasty, while Phase 7 is going to be the New Order, or is it the other way around?
No, well, what it said in 6. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We're currently in 4. They just announced 5 and 6.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes. No. I was like, wait, Phase 6 is like he's messing with us.
No, it's up. No.
Phase 5. I saw the Phase 5.
Phase 5 and 6 were up. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So Phase 5.
Phase 6 actually is planned out.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I had to look this up. I only saw Phase 5. Okay, hold on a second.
Phase 6.
Let me soak up this stupidity.
Phase 6 includes like the next 2 Avengers movie, which is supposed to be like Kang and I think Secret Words or something like that.
So if I could just say real quick,
Phase
go ahead. 5 has a full slate of events.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And out of that, I'm only mildly interested in 2, excited about one of them. Yeah. In Phase 6, they showed it as well. It's only 2 projects so far in their timeline. This is 2025. Like you said, Avengers Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars.
And those both are in the same year. May and November, they're releasing 2 Avengers movies.
Because Phase 4 ended with Love and Thunder, even though most people don't remember that, right? So we're already.
Well, actually,
they changed that.
They changed it.
Black Panther, yeah.
No. She-Hulk. Yes, you're right. Excuse me. She-Hulk and Black Panther, and now in Phase 4, Ant-Man begins.
So Phase 5 though. This will also be the introduction, I guess, also of the rated R section we're getting as well, right? So I'm hoping they up to that to Blade as well as when we get to the next Deadpool, because we are getting Deadpool, as well as the Marvel Zombies project. That's the animated one. It's going to be one of their goriest series they've ever had with a Disney Plus title to it.
I mean, do you want to bring up an image culture and go through them, or you just want to just move along?
Well, no, I mean, I'm happy to bring it up if somebody has the screenshot of that. I did this morning in the Sunday Culture Review, but it's pretty interesting that they announced Phase 7 with a blank slate of like 4 projects on the horizon. But
that's next year's Comic-Con.
Maybe so. If you guys can find that screenshot, that'd be great, and I'll throw that up there.
Okay,
I should already have it actually.
Okay, you get it.
There is while you're doing that, can I ask a quick question? Did you guys see the Shazam trailer quickly?
Yeah, I actually did.
I was kind of disappointed, to be honest with you.
No, me too. But there's one thing a friend of mine brought up that I actually wanted to ask, and I posted this yesterday. If you can share that quickly, do you guys think that there's a cameo of Annabelle in the trailer?
Yes.
You know the creepy doll.
I saw that. Yeah.
Annabelle, about 3 or 4 Wonder Womans and 2
Batmans. 2 Batmans. Yeah, I think it's 4 Wonder Womans. I think you're right.
Bananas. Is that the Ziegler character?
Oh, there it is. Yeah, here it is. There's Annabelle.
Come on.
Not joking. Wow. Not joking. There it is.
Wow. No, I know you're not joking. What the? Can I pause a question here really quick?
Of course. Yeah, of course you can.
Anybody aside from me actually think they're gonna get this off the damn ground? Do we really think they're gonna Phase 6 and Phase 7? Like, do we all really believe they're gonna be able to get through Phase 5 without their rectal cavity imploding from the major acid?
Well, their main goal
getting.
Their main goal right now is to get 800K instead of 1 billion, and then by next phase it'll maybe 600K instead of 800.
But it's
that's like a business question. I mean, culture. What do you think?
I'm not asking monetarily wise. I'm not asking business wise. I'm like asking from the perspective of a dude that, you know, from the perspective of the consumer that has seen Marvel shit going on for upwards of 15 years. We're almost at 30 films. I don't know how many TV shows, and since Endgame, the series has just been bleeding money. It's like, do we really think that people are going to give enough of a damn about this for them to even get Phase 6 off the ground?
Hold on a second. You're burying the lead because you forget that Phase 5 begins with the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special on Disney Plus. Aren't you excited for that? Isn't that going to be a major draw for you guys?
Is that where Cyclops uses the mistletoe to bang Wolverine?
I would definitely enjoy watching Star-Lord dress Groot up in tinsel and bulbs. Okay, I really would. That would.
I think they're taking Groot down. I think they're taking Groot down a different road, and we saw that with the announcement of the shorts. I think they're gonna push Groot in a way like they did the squirrel from Ice Age.
Right.
You know, try to get the truth factor with it.
I don't think that's very bright. I mean, you know, but hey, they've been doing a lot of not really bright things. But look, I think Society Reviews has the picture of the phases. Hopefully we can get that up on the screen here in a second. There's a question. Who is the Annabelle doll? Well, there's a horror film.
Yeah, it's a horror film.
It's well worth your time if you are terrified of dolls.
It's in the Conjuring universe.
Yeah, yes, exactly. And what there's how many? There's seven.
Same three Conjuring with three
Conjuring,
Annabelles.
At least 2 or 3 Annabelles.
The Nun,
and then the Nun that was bonkers.
Yeah, I mean they're all wildly entertaining. I mean
if you're a horror person, these are your jam, right?
Yeah,
these are your jam.
Yeah,
I have the full list here, so this is everything that they have coming out.
Let me get that up in a second. But Terrell says something important. I can't wait for the talk to turn to the independent creators once that matures. Look, we're already there. I mean, we will talk about Eric's campaign crossing 3 million in just a moment. But it's not just him. We have other people making stuff. Our friend George, the Giant Slayer, is in the process of making something, and I cannot wait for him to come on to talk a little bit about it. But
I have one question though when it comes to things. Maybe I missed it with SDCC, but did they announce the second season or any type of trailer with Invincible? Because that's one thing I am still waiting on.
I didn't see it. So Can you embiggen control scroll wheel that? Thank you. There you go. All right. You want to walk everybody through this? I need to step away for a second.
All right, then. So we're wrapping up Phase 4, which is the one that we're currently in, with the She-Hulk television show on Disney Plus, and then Wakanda, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which will be the final film of Phase 4. So it's the Black Panther movie without Black Panther, which should do gangbusters. So then after we're done with that, we move on to Phase 5, and here's all the projects that they announced for this. You have Ant-Man and the Wasp 3, Quantumania. You have Oh, go ahead.
I just heard like there's some information about that movie or something. Like the storyline sounds awful.
Yeah. Oh, for which Quantumania?
Quantumania. Yeah.
Yes.
Scott Lang wrote a book or something like that.
Yeah, he wrote a book for clout. He became famous, and he lost all the relationships between his daughter that he's been fighting for everything through the multiverse and the MCU, and the Pims. So, and then it's 2 wasps for every 1 Ant-Man. That's pretty much what you're seeing.
Yeah, that's gonna draw money. Let me give you the full. Yeah, let me give you the full list right here. So we have Secret Invasion, which will be a Disney Plus special.
Okay.
You have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which James Gunn announced will be the final, I guess, appearance of the Guardians in this whole universe. So there's that.
Yep.
You have Echo, which is Disney Plus.
What's that? What's Echo?
I honestly have no idea about
Echo.
Echo is a dolphin.
Echo is technically, he is a dolphin. Yeah, that's from Sega Genesis.
Joking.
No, it's a Sega Genesis game. But Echo is actually, if you look through the comic book line, eventually becomes the person who replaces Daredevil, if I'm not mistaken. And this is the girl that was introduced within, I believe, Hawkeye, which is the deaf girl doing the sign language. Eventually, that is Echo. It's a deaf from villain to hero kind of. I need more beer. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's
Lo
going
siento,
downhill from here is what it is.
Okay.
You got,
I'm gonna need Polly to teach me Spanish or something now.
He was saying I'm sorry. He was saying I'm sorry.
I said I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry, son.
Oh, I'm serious.
In an endearing way. Lo siento, mijo.
Lo siento.
We have season 2. We have season 2 of Loki because you guys love season 1.
Yeah, it's already filming. There's already shots out there. They're already filming. Yep.
You have the Marvels, which will be Brie Larson, Kamala Khan, and then the other girl from WandaVision.
Proton. Rambo from WandaVision. Yep, those 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Monica
That's
Rambo.
a movie. You have Blade, which will be the Disney Plus series.
That's a Disney Plus series?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were doing a movie.
Blade?
It's PG.
It's gonna be.
I heard it's
a PG.
Plus, so.
It's a PG Blade unless they change it by the time it gets to November. So they do have a lot of time. And if they do push the rated R more, I hope they up this to at least a 17.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I hope so too. Oh, okay. I'll wait for my comment. Sorry.
No, go on.
Let's get through it.
Ironheart, which is Disney Plus. Agatha and the Coven of Chaos, the minor character from WandaVision. She's getting her own series, so congratulations. Daredevil Born Again, which will be out in the spring of 2024.
It's the only thing I'm looking forward to
because it stars the original.
We might not all be here by then.
And let me just correct you. Blade is an actual film. It's released in November next year.
That is completely different.
And
so it is a film.
And Daredevil does have I believe, the original Kingpin and Charlie Cox coming back to do the original campaign.
Yes, Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yes,
right.
But the thing that bothers me is these 2 titles when it comes to Captain America: New World Order and Born Again. It seems like Disney is putting these side by side in a way to subliminally say something that this is what you're getting now.
Yeah, or maybe they're just predictive programming, as they like to say. But yes, Captain America 4: New World Order will be the first Captain America with Anthony Mackie as the role character, and then you have Thunderbolts coming out in the summer of 2024 as well. And before we wrap things up, we have Phase 6. Which is the Fantastic Four, which will come out in November of 2024.
Oh, that's right. That's what we missed. Okay.
Yep.
And then we have the
Dynasty.
next Avengers movie in May of 2025, the Kane Dynasty. And then a few months later, you'll have Secret Wars in November of 2025. And then you also still have 8 more Phase 6 projects to be announced down the line.
In between.
I would like to say that Jessica Alba is available for a Fantastic Four.
Please.
Because she is, can't find any work as a, as a blonde Mexican woman.
There's two things. Honestly, I agree. Alba should be rehired because if you remember her from Idle Hands in that angel dress, goddamn. Second, Sony actually pushed back, I believe, 2 projects to a year later. But part one was, I think, one of their Untitled project, and the other one was Madam Web. So Madam Web has been pushed back, and another one for 2024 that's still untitled has also been pushed back. So I think it has something to do with the announcements they were coming out with SDCC because they actually pushed these back about a week before.
Well, actually,
hey, good man.
I'm gonna add this, and this is based on what I've heard. The Madam Web thing is going to fall in one of these other spots that they announced for something different, and one of these other things will get pushed back a phase. I'm just saying it out loud because they're shooting for Madam Web in 2024.
Their cast looks pretty good. Yeah, they pushed it back to 20. I believe they did that. Yeah, 2024, and there was another one too.
Yeah, it's just I don't think it's in here, right? They didn't announce it.
No. I found it on Twitter.
So they're gonna push one of these back. You just count on it. Yeah.
For me, I am obviously very excited about. Was it 18 episodes of Daredevil?
Yep.
I believe that. I think that's incredible.
Me too.
I know. Well, I'll get to Jessica later on if you want me to. La Cabrona is like trying to like.
I know. He's honing in on that action.
She's trying to talk shit. Don't get me started on her.
I'm not.
Blade. I'm kind of mildly interested in Blade, and that's it.
I mean, look, if you put a gun to my head and force me to pick one that I'm excited for, I might ask you to pull the trigger if I'm being completely honest.
Easy. Let's not talk like that. Come on.
You're all. Also, we have Moon Girl coming in as a Disney Plus animated series. So
what'd you say?
Moon Girl is actually following in as an animated series in Disney Plus. I don't know what phase that is falling under.
So, what's Moon Girl?
So can I ask?
It is a gender swap of Moon Boy, which was a Marvel property with a dinosaur.
Okay, I just need to ask a question. This is very important. So in Thunderbolts, are we getting Squirrel Girl?
I freaking hope not.
Probably are.
Girl going after nuts.
I mean, they're bringing up every other terrible comic book creation they've made in the last 5-10 years. Why not Squirrel Girl at this point?
Yeah, look, let's see. Lovely Sherry brings up the fact that Sofia Vergara, by the way, I think she should be cast in everything, just so you know. Cast her as Sue Storm. She's a little old, but
back then, she would have been, perfect. The thing is that Vergara has a very thick accent, which I think would be Squirrel Girl, yeah. No. Which I think the accent worked for her and her comedic timing of obviously Modern Family.
Dude, Modern Family, she was brilliant.
Yeah,
brilliant.
I'm not so sure that would work as Sue Storm, but that's just me,
Can you imagine Lena Dunham as Squirrel Girl? That'd be hilarious.
Oh, that'd be great.
God.
Please don't. Threw up in my mouth, man.
But they cast the perfect girl for that got canceled. Remember? I mean, she was perfect Squirrel Girl. Speaking of which, Jason's here from Sci-Fi from ETV saying they'll have to change Thunderbolts because William Hurt died. Yes, no more Thunderbolt Ross. That's right.
And he did a great interview with one of the stars. With Cameron Pasha, and they interviewed one of the stars of Miss Marvel, and a really good interview. Go check that out, guys. He's got a really good channel.
Yeah, I you know what, he's going to be incredibly missed. But speaking of incredibly missed, we have somebody on the panel I didn't get a chance to introduce. It's this guy right here near the bottom. Let's bring him up here. His name's Steven. He's from he's Deleted Scenes. If you haven't checked out his channel yet, you should. He's fun, and he's a good friend. He's often hanging out with the Midnight's Edge crew, and he does a lot of moderating for everybody. So thanks for being here, Steven. How's it going, man?
You're welcome. I'm happy to be here. I'm staying inside, avoiding the heat, and dealing with this internet connection, which, as many of you know around here, is kind of for shit. So,
yeah, you sound
rough, bro.
Yeah, you are Domo Morigato, Mr. Roboto, but it's fine. I'm just glad you're here, my friend.
You sound like Kanye's auto-tune right now.
Here too.
Can you do your best Optimus Prime impression?
I gotta sound better than that.
Wow.
Optimus Prime. And
Wow, he is. Even his image isn't updating, so it's not his fault. It's his internet, kids. Internet. Okay. So according to Brian McCann, who would know, Thunderbolts is Baron Zemo, right? Atlas, the Fixer, Beetle. Oh, Blue Beetle?
No, that's DC.
No, that's DC.
Oh, I was going. Wait a minute.
Take away his nerd card. Oh my
Even
God.
I know that. Even I know
A
that.
crossover.
Look how red he's turning. Look how red he's turning right now.
Dude, I got sunburned like 3 days ago. Catch up. Mach 1. Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Moonstone. Okay. Well, look, dude, I was like really excited. I'm like, they got a crossover, but they didn't. So, speaking of crossover,
anything with Sholo nowadays.
That's right. Yeah. No, indeed. Best crossover in basketball.
They haven't done a good crossover since comic books with Marvel and DC. Let's be frank right there.
No. We're talking about practice, not a game.
Practice.
I mean, they don't even
Don't talk to me about practice.
Hey, that's not a bad idea in the chat. Sofia Vergara as Charro. That would be a great movie.
Oh wait, I'd sign up for that. Yeah, kind of.
That's what I'm saying. Is that because Charo is a really funny lady, and besides being incredibly talented, classically trained, and Jessica Alba.
What?
That is Idle Hands, Jessica Alba. If no one has ever seen Idle Hands,
that was a good movie.
That's not the problem. Are her looks?
I blocked that a long time ago. All right, I'm done.
Soul Assassin said, she's trying to get that Sue Storm role. I said, she's trying to get any role.
Hey, look, she's worth $500 million.
She's beautiful. Who cares?
She got that the honey products. Yeah, man.
Honest products. Yeah, we got Dash Attack here for $4.99 saying Agatha could be good. Could be good off its magic and singing. I might think this could be an accurate thing. This could be accidentally good. Well, just hang on. Supernatural stuff is cooler than space stuff. That's true. And I'm normally a space guy. MCU has too much. That's true.
Counter argument. Okay. WandaVision and how it ended.
It was Agatha all along.
Yeah, well, you're gonna. Yeah, I agree that there might be something when it comes to magic, but their delivery with any series is either a bait and switch, a half Ralph boner by the end, or they don't even talk about the character they titled it after. The problem is they're not putting any effort into one thing or another. There's no quality. The story is half-assed, and they push these characters as the actual heroes because that's where they want to go now. But they're not giving any foundation to these characters to actually make them feel like real people.
What's the actress name? Catherine. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Comics.
Was it?
Go ahead, sir. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I for one can't wait till the winter of 2024 to see if this thing's gonna be any good.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, one of the biggest problems Disney Plus has is nobody cares. I mean, seriously, the dwindling interest in their television products, even on the Marvel side of things, has been kind of stunning. And the fall off for Obi-Wan was considerable in the last 2 episodes.
Well, that's where I went back to that question, Atlantean, and my point was that at the end of the day, it's a business question to Disney. Because if these guys ain't making any money, none of this stuff, it's you're gonna chop here, chop there, and that's why I was like kind of deferring to culture.
Yeah. Just real quick, you literally just reminded me as you said that. It's like we're talking about all of these like Disney MCU products. It's like we're not even mentioning like all the Star Wars shit that's gonna come out in the same time frame and all of this other shit is coming out of. So you didn't think this is bad? Wait till the Lucasfilm puts out their agenda for the next 3 years.
I'm hoping this shit will just die a quick death because I'm tired of hearing. I really am.
Look, if Vince McMahon has to step down, then Disney shouldn't exist either. Like we should just like scrap the whole thing.
What we need is George Lucas to get on stage at an SDCC and do the same thing that Shatner did.
Oh, dude, Shatner took a big old dump on Kurtzman's lawn, like in front of everybody.
I think I have a way to solve Disney and Marvel's problems, and it's in the chat.
Oh, really?
I'm totally surprised. Yeah. Jessica Alba apparently
Oh,
Jessica. Everyone's still sharing Jessica Alba.
I'm telling you, you're right.
Bring her back, man.
That solves everybody's problems. Just bring she can be in Star Wars. She can be in Marvel. She could be
in that dress.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that would work too. And she could
Or-
still fit in that dress.
Or the white underwear part that I didn't want to get Culture in trouble for before she got crushed by the car.
Yeah. Or just have her recast her as Black Panther. I mean, we don't have one anyway, right?
Oh my!
It'd be White Panther.
Yeah.
White
You're
Cougar.
just waiting for that on comics.
Look, we're in this really weird place, right? And Shatner praised Mark Hamill. Again, I think that they have this really weird relationship, Tim. So yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Is Jessica Alba still hot? Have you seen her lately?
Yeah, she's.
I'll go find a hot picture.
I mean, shouldn't the question be, does she still have herpes because of Derek Jeter, or we're not talking about that?
Holy crap!
Wow.
Yes, she is.
Society. No, pégale, cabrón, pégale.
I would like to strike that from the record from the evening, guys. This is supposed, cut off the video. Yeah.
Too late.
Great.
It's in the evening now, guys.
Here you go.
All right, bro.
Did someone want to answer that what Alba looks like now question?
Yes.
Have you seen her commercials on her
I don't need to see her commercials. I've seen her at the beach.
Yeah. I'm never getting drunk 3PO on this channel.
Jessica Alba.
One of my best friends is never going to show up on my channel again.
Oh, he'll
Why?
come
What
on.
happened?
He'll come on. Yeah.
What happened? What'd you do, Fat Steven?
I didn't do anything. But no, I didn't do anything. It was all of us. And secondly, if we can get them on, we all have to have nuns as avatars.
Oh, would you stop it, Steven? You know what? You're going to leave this channel in a second.
Oh, from last week.
Yeah, we were showing just the amazing young ladies that are actresses in the world, and
Natural Viagra.
Let me tell you, I instigated that, and I take full responsibility, 100%. Because I was letting you guys know that, how incredibly feminine in curvy and sensual and talented Latina actresses are.
Yeah.
Now, there's a point there too, drunk, if you're listening.
Oh no.
Is that Isa Gonzalez, who has a great career right now. She's like, and I will just keep this real short. She was in the final running for Rey Skywalker. Could you imagine? It would have.
Oh wait, that would have worked much better.
If they would let her be her, which they didn't. She was probably just too sensual. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys.
Did you just call Skywalker?
Yeah. That's what I heard.
Rey Skywalker.
Actually, can you share a picture of that image? Because I don't know this actress. And I would
No,
like to see this.
we are not doing this again.
No.
No, I mean just in general, like on Twitter or something.
Wait a minute. Our friend.
Shout out Junk 3PO. I love Jay.
Do you want me to show us, Jacob?
I mean, everyone was asking for it, so I figured we just toss it on screen for a couple of seconds.
Okay,
look. Yeah, this is current Jessica Alba.
She
her
works
latest
it.
video on Instagram. So
I just want you to realize that she does her own commercials for her own brand, Honest, right? Yeah,
those are good exercises. You know what?
She's killing it, man. Look at her.
Did she just put this up?
Come on, she's 41 years old, by the way. Yeah, this was up about 4 hours ago.
She wants this is a comeback. So there's this. There's the article that came out where she kind of vilifies Marvel still.
Yeah.
Whether you agree or not, there's a very strong opinion that she had, and you're just not hearing that. She was talking a lot about representation in that interview. For me, she never claimed it when she was hot, like Dark Angel and this and that. Mark Hamill. What did I say? Did I say the wrong name?
You said Rey Skywalker.
Oh God! It's all such a fucking nightmare.
Okay, we're good.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Everybody's like in big in certain areas. I know.
Yeah. Anyways, with Alba, she never claimed us. So there's kind of like this disdain with her, which is why she probably hasn't worked in any Latino films ever.
So somebody in the chat.
Not count.
Somebody in the chat mentioned that she
Rodriguez, he works with anyone.
Yeah, but somebody in the chat mentioned something a while ago, and this is the third time I've seen it in the chat. She took a DNA test. She does not score very much Latino points on that thing. It's mostly Western European.
Well, first of all, she's half white, technically, right?
She's bloody Welsh.
Yeah, her dad is. I don't know where her dad's
by the way,
from.
so is what's his name's wife? Smoking Hot was in Zorro.
Alex Baldwin.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Thank you.
Catherine Zeta-Jones was never Latina. She was
I know, but everybody's like, oh no, she's she's Welsh.
Well, that's the thing with the Zorro. I mean, we're talking about the race swapping, which I always find like an hysterical conversation and argument that gets heated.
Machete.
There's so many there's so many iterations of Zorro, and they were never played. They still have not been played by Latinos, and Banderas is a Spanish guy.
Banderas is freaking awesome, bro.
Yes,
he is awesome, but Zorro is a Californio.
I know.
I mean,
that's it. That is.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, so he took the wrong role. He is a Castilian. He is a Castilian. He took the wrong role.
He's great. I love him. Listen. Banderas has played, Mexicans like plenty of times, and I just love his acting. I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy of Hollywood.
So in Interview for a Vampire, he freaking rocked it at Armand, right?
Armand was great.
Yeah. Now, had they gone on and done what they planned to do and make the movie Armand with him, after they made the weird one with the
Stewart,
Queen of the Damned.
Yes, thank you.
Stewart. No, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Yeah, if they would have gone on and done that film would have rocked the box, right? And that would have actually made most of the Anne Rice things happen. I always feel like the Queen of the Damned was the worst move to the studio.
They had so many options. But they had so many options, Culture. They could have gone with Memnock. They could have gone with a Vampire Lestat. They could have done Memnock was that when you put that book on, you get into the first chapter, you're like, what is happening and what?
The best book. That's the best book she wrote. It is the best book she wrote, and nobody knows it. Nobody knows
they saw a chance to cast Aaliyah in something, and they took it. And that's all that movie was.
But let's not talk about it too much because Amazon's listening, and I don't want them to ruin Anne Rice.
You're gonna start getting like recommendations for like Aaliyah albums now all of a sudden.
Oh, isn't there a new show coming out? The Interview with the Vampire?
Oh God, I'm gonna throw up.
I'm afraid to see the trailer for that. I'm afraid to see it. I don't want them to ruin it.
Amazon has already ruined Wheel of Time. They've already announced the third season. They're not done the second one yet. And Rings of Power is going to take over all of our feeds across YouTube by September hitting. The TV messed up Sword of Truth. God damn you. I hate them for that. I don't want Anne Rice touch. No, I love Sword of Truth. Wizard's First Rule. If you ever get a chance to read that book,
it's one of the best. It's another great book.
Zedekiss is my man. Zedekiss is my man. When he loses his memory and he has all this power like Gandalf and he doesn't realize it, it's the best thing.
That's cool.
Actually, the actor playing Zed was about the only good part of that show. Besides,
what is that?
They at least cast good-looking women in that show. We're not getting that in the crap shows now.
Is that your "I Love You, Man" Jason Segel room?
It was, yeah. There you go.
Is that where you keep all the corpses?
Look, they're not corpses yet. I mean, I feed them.
Well, Sci-Fi for me says, it's a new TV show series on AMC.
Yeah, I know. I didn't. Shush it. It doesn't exist. It's gonna be.
Oh, okay. Is that where we're going with it? Okay. All right.
Well, let's look at it this way: AMC for this, or Netflix's Sandman, which looks like a very gay covenant mixed with The Crow.
They made it. Okay. God, Cayman sold out.
Yeah, anything Netflix you can just flush down.
Have you guys seen the promo poster for Sandman?
Hail the lore. Okay, sir.
It's me stuttering. I can't.
Well,
you're killing me over here, Mr. Castile. You're killing me.
I know
the G strings. Why'd you bring that up?
I'll be right back.
What?
Retarded.
I'm in the middle of a live show here, man.
Well,
you're
easy.
I'm sorry, Optimus. What?
Oh, he is definitely cutting out. Steven, dude, your internet hates you. But we love you. We love you.
I don't speak Soundwave.
Okay.
Yeah, Sandman trailer was not bueno, according to Tina Bojan. And that's saying a lot because Tina is a very forgiving human being.
She's also very positive. She gives everything the benefit of the doubt. That's why it's like when I saw that, I was like, "Whoa!"
Yes, that was Comics Division's door. Don't tell anybody. He hasn't even
too tall. It can't be his door.
Well, I overestimated his height at 4.5 feet. I was wrong.
Is it like the same door you saw in Alice in Wonderland where you got to eat me to get smaller? It's like that size.
I don't know, but I do know this because we just got a Vinny raid. I want to show you some examples of Vinny's work. It's right here. Look at this.
Boobies.
This is I have to hit a button. Wait, there's a button. Boom. Okay, this
Vinny
is
got to hang out with Ray
Kraken.
Park today.
This is Vinny's work. Yes, and he did get to hang out with his buddy Ray Park, who he also, I believe, designed a toy about. But hey, we won't go into that. So do check out Vinny's book, Shadow of the Kraken. You can find it, on Indiegogo, and you can just go and check it out on his streams. He's got links direct on his channel. He is a good human being, so do check it out. The guy knows how to draw booty. I mean, that's a pirate book. He knows all about booty. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Woo! Okay, guys, let's roll this out. We have other stuff to talk about because Comic-Con happened.
Yeah, I got one thing for you, Culture.
Oh,
yeah.
Do you now?
Yes, and you are going to be pleasantly not surprised. It's shared below.
Oh, I'm sad mode.
Yeah, well, anyone that has me on their stream is in sad mode, so it's okay.
All right, we got to get. You know what? We have to get Cult Classic Cage on. Cult is cool as heck, kids. All right, okay, here we go.
Is it because he's doing gang signs with his fingers?
No, okay, we'll roll this up. Make it embiggen because this is the Sandman, kids.
Enhance.
Oh.
There it is. Looky.
Yeah,
so Netflix, right, guys?
Do you notice something else too? We got evil white woman at the top. We got black.
Doesn't it? Somebody seems one of these things is not like the other.
One of these things is Ezra.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hey, this is a good question. Where's Death?
Where's Death?
I think Death comes when you watch the show.
Or when you finally see the ratings.
You know, this is the other thing that blows my mind, right? All these corporations are wasting all of this money on all of this content, right? That nobody's going to watch ever again if they watch it just once. It's the same thing happening in films, and it's an argument that I'm going to continue to make until they fix it. And EJL Liberties says, EJ Liberties, I always do that, says, oh my God, the diversity. That's right.
Yeah. Isn't that the driving factor that's going to make you want to pay $25 a month to watch this?
Yeah. Do you notice that they put the two fat people right beside each other on the other side?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not slick.
Sandman looks like the Twilight guy.
Oh, you mean Batman?
Yeah, that's glitter. That's not sand. That's glitter.
Wait a minute. It's the Matrix, says Turo. Yes, it is. It is. Again.
I was thinking of something because there's this new game that's out right now called like Multiverses or something like that.
Dude, it's awesome. It is awesome.
So I'm thinking to myself, it's like we get all of these like just absolute abysmal like TV and movie projects for all these streaming services. Like, why don't we actually just start going like just full goofy and get like, I don't know, Shaggy and Batman in like a live back action like movie? Like, you got these major corporations that pretty much own everything that is in the world anyway. So it's like, why don't we just start getting like complete jobs?
But the thing is about that Multiverses game is that I've been following it on Twitch. I've also been playing with the beta because I got a key, right? That thing is on par on the top feeds next to Asmr and Fortnite and stuff. It is in the top tier. That game is very popular and it's very well done. It is the next Smash Brothers for WB. So they actually did something right in their gaming department. So they got to give it hands down for that.
Yeah.
Sandman looks like emo Ezra Miller.
That's what I said. It looks like that's where Ezra Miller's hiding in the Sandman series. That's why no one's seen him.
Man, wow. Wow. Look, I'm telling you this right now. 70% of things could be owned by one equity investment group.
Elon
We
Musk.
as
BlackRock.
we as humans need to stop this now because they are destroying everything, and we are going to end up living in freaking Cyberpunk 2077, folks, if you don't pay attention.
And if you don't know what Cyberpunk is, check it tomorrow morning. I'll be playing another round with GeForce Now.
Oh, you go, girl. It's your birthday. All right.
Dude, the 1.5 update's great.
Yeah, I have it. Oh, by the way, for those of you out there in the world that got to watch the Friday pre-flight, I did open my Steam Deck live on that stream because it was delivered live during that stream. So I opened it, and it will play Cyberpunk 2077. It will. I was amazed. And everybody's like, this game's rough. I'm like, well, year and a half later after patches and making it actually playable, it's not. It's good.
Keyword year and a half later.
But let's put it this way. CDPR might have suffered a lot from this game, but I have been playing this through a cloud streaming service, and I never you remember when I got it Culture 2 years ago, right?
Yeah,
I never finished it. I never finished it.
Oh, well.
And I played it, not one hiccup. I haven't had one glitch, one crash, one nothing. Everything seems to be working fine. And honestly, if you haven't done it, give it another shot. Yeah. Just turn off the alternate version of Johnny because it looks like crap.
You know what? You're right, Colt. That's what they did, but now it's playable. And if even through what's it called? NVIDIA Now, right, bro?
It's GeForce Now.
GeForce.
It uses your whole gaming library and streams using a high-end computer through the internet to your computer, so you don't have to worry about burning out your computer.
Did somebody swap the bots?
I got them.
Did you say library? FS?
I said Canadian terms.
Library. So look. Do you guys want to talk about the fact that we don't have Superman still?
I think it's good. I think it's still it has to do with either being in talks or they're keeping it hush hush for something special. So and you don't play all your cards, Culture.
The flip side of that, I was gonna say the flip side of that is that the fear of that the Ta-Nehisi Coates Superman movie is still alive somewhere.
It can't be that.
Shudder.
They really did give the middle finger to JJ. Not one of his things. Well, I'm sorry. One of his things came to fruition. Nothing else.
Isn't it? Sorry, Culture. To add to that.
No. Just real quick, I want to get to a couple of things out there in the world. Deleted
your hetero lovers in the back.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh no, my hetero life mate.
Hetero though, really? I question that,
bro. It is now. I've been sitting in the back too goddamn long for him to be getting in my back door.
They've just broken up.
Yeah,
that's right.
How long were you back there?
I don't know, like a minute.
What's up, Elon?
Why do you do
a minute too long, motherfucker?
Oh, my heart.
Oh my god!
I know,
Jerry.
Looks like I'm just in time for the Superman talk, though. So.
You are, and it was perfect timing because you know what? Tom hosted the best show I think I've seen on YouTube ever. It's a call-in show. You could actually call in and talk to Tom on the phone.
Really?
On the internet.
It's a disaster waiting to happen, folks.
I'll be calling next time. Trust me with an
our friend Gil does that on his channel.
Really?
American Cholo.
Yeah.
I actually stole the idea from Echo Base. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you guys need to subscribe to American Cholo. Freaking awesome. Anyway, go ahead.
He's burning it down tonight.
Oh, he is, dude.
He was live earlier. I was like,
tearing it up. Yep.
But he does a phone system, Tom. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, my big barrier right now is,
dude.
Oh, I just used Google Voice, but
you need a producer.
I'd like to be able to do it to where it's not just me and other people could hear each other. That was the barrier, kind of.
You need a producer, and we can talk about that. So yeah.
Well, I have Mikey, but he's busy.
What about me?
You're always busy.
You're always brushing your hair.
The two guys that are on every day want to produce.
Right? No shit. No, as far as the Superman thing, I mean, I would like to have the hope that he's going to come back like a lot of people are, but I'm at that point where it's just getting less and less and less likely. And I think some of these articles that are coming out are a signal that don't expect the Snyderverse to be resurrected in some way, shape, or form, or at least not in any major way.
I agree with you, but they would be foolish. Look at all the support he has, and here's the thing: it's not like his price tag's going to go down, Tom, because when he gets the Bond gig, they're
That's the problem. That's what I'm hearing, is that it's more of a. Well, first of all, you have two sides to this, and this is something I haven't really discussed too much with anybody. But I mean, it's been discussed before, but not today. In the last since all this news has come about, but like. People at Warner Brothers badmouthed him really bad in the press. People forget about that. They made him look really fucking bad. Now, granted, most of those people are no longer there, but that doesn't mean that sting isn't still there, like that stigma. And he don't need them. No, he loves Superman, but he don't need Superman. He's got Witcher. He's got Highlander on the horizon. Like you just said, Culture, he's like the number one choice for most people to take over Bond at this point. And don't think that they aren't looking into that. No. So that means that his price tag is going up astronomically as well. Mm-hmm. And that's where I hear the push. My personal things that I'm hearing from inside Warner Brothers is that's the push and pull right now, is they know that Henry Cavill's popular. They would love to have him back, but there's the hurdles. To get over. Plus, they would like to make sure they have somebody solid for the next 10 years to play Superman.
You're right, Tom, and that's the thing. I mean, but he could do Superman for 15 more years. It's not like he's ancient. And
I know that's not the problem. I think it's more so his availability issues
and money. Even
the money, I don't think is as big as issue as the availability.
It's gonna be,
because I think they want to spatter Superman as much as they can, like a bukkake of Superman throughout the DC universe.
But they're honestly, well, I mean, Netflix is writing him a check.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He's got Witcher. He's got Highlander. Something else is going to come along.
Production in that goes in in a couple weeks?
Yeah, that's where I'm confused. He said they were originally supposed to go into production in April, but then now the director just come out.
They're shooting Witcher now.
Yeah, the director just come out and said he's confident they're still going forward, but I don't know what got in the way, if it was something COVID related or what.
Because Witcher got pushed back 4 months.
Well, if
I thought that was because of Highlander.
Anyway, they only need him for a couple days.
For what?
If the next season of Witcher is like the last season, they only need him for a couple days.
No. He's been incredibly busy. It's theoretically. Well, I'm not getting into any of that. I'm not going to talk about anything behind the scenes. But I'm going to say this. We have somebody here in the chat. His name is Storyman Jack. He is 13 away from 500. If you guys are interested in an independent storyteller that gives you great audio content, Storyman Jack does it all the time. And not only that, when we get to October, this dude is going to give you a new horror-based story or spooky story every single day of October. He works really hard on these. They are incredibly well produced. He gets sound effects and voices. He is a talented storyteller. Check it out. So
nice.
Sorry.
Thinking what a shame too. All those great actors that they had. I mean, just the two actors I'm thinking of is Cavill and Affleck.
Oh, dude.
What a shame, man. I think that window's closed, but.
Oh, yeah, dude. Ben's never coming back, dude. He just married the booty again. He's good.
Well, because of representation and inclusion and how progressive Hollywood is, he now is. It's going to be announced. Actually, I'm going to have an exclusive. He is going now as Ben Lopez. So he can,
So he's not just Benny from the block anymore?
But he can be a lot of things, Tom. He doesn't have to just be one thing. He's fluid. He's fluid in his
gender fluid. What?
No, he's
fluid in his
fluid.
He's ethnically fluid.
Mr. Geely.
He's ethylene.
So basically, if he adopts an African kid, he'll complete the package. An African and an Asian kid.
He just needs to talk to what is her name? Who's the two-minute guy? I keep forgetting her.
I feel like there's a song about that.
Angelina Jolie borrows some of hers.
Talk to Angelina Jolie for tips.
Yeah. Well, Bennifer is now Ben Lopez, and he's going to be starring as the next Zorro. So
there you go.
Actually, I could get behind that. Unfortunately, I don't think that would fly in today's Hollywood.
Does that mean Jennifer Lopez can take up the role as Reva and give us a better Reva?
Oh, yeah.
Well, absolutely.
Look, what we need
is a very underrated actor, and
what we need right now.
We're actually going to play her movie this Tuesday night.
Okay.
From 1995. It's called Mi Familia.
We need a movie or a show called Zorro Kai.
No, go ahead, Paulie. And then
really quick, I just want to say that she's an incredibly underrated actress. Yeah. A lot of her best work is from the 90s. So yeah.
No. I'm going to say this. Her best work was actually not even in a film. She was on an amazing television program called How I Met Your Mother. And she did a great job in that one episode that she was in. She was incredible. And you have to check out, she was so good in that.
They got a new diverse remake of that show coming out now, How I Met Your Baby Daddy.
Well, yeah, because How I Met Your Father tanked like a mofo.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right. So look, we got EJ Liberties in the house saying, looking into Orlando in October for son's 21st. G&G meetup, won't be attending Disney, only Universal. We will see you there, my friend. I will be there with the boss, and some people on this panel may show up as well. So good to see you. And of course, Hank VP says Tom isn't here because he's hosting Midnight Snacks. Well,
it's not midnight yet.
He made it in. He made it in. Hey, speaking of which, Tom, when are we getting the official launch of Midnight Snacks?
I don't know. That's like a counterproductive project because people like Paulie would kill me if I did that.
What are you doing?
New channel.
Shh.
Oh.
Don't you fucking tell him.
Okay, I won't.
Well, I mean, I will say Midnight's Edge Espanol has hit a nice stride, and we've been putting out some really good videos. Well, Pablo and Diego have been killing it. So,
dude, you have a great team. Well done. Mm-hmm. Well done. I love those guys.
And Tom was on there the other week. In fact, I want to invite you gentlemen to come on.
Dude, I'll be glad to come on there. I have remedial Spanish, but I you know me, I will.
Listen, we'll do Spanglish.
You already do, kind of. I appreciate watching you guys. You know that. Yeah. I'm always lurking in the background. You guys are great.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we're coming up on FNT Vegas in August 2022. Be prepared. I think it's somebody correct me in the chat, 16, 17, somewhere in there. I've been trying to get,
I believe.
Yeah. So get there by 5:15, leave by 20, and you're in the window. You're in the window. Look, I will be staying at a hotel in Center Strip because that's where I'm most comfortable. But you can go down a little ways or up a little ways. I guess technically it's north to get closer to the Millennium Fandom Bar, which is where it'll be held. Do hang out because it's totally worth it. Everybody's jamming. I have to tell you, it's amazing. Diego and Pablo can teach you Spanish culture. I actually speak a little bit. It's just remedial. Sleep is definitely overrated. And J-Lo in the 90s. Yes, indeed. I hear Pablo speak. Carlos Santana plays in my head. That's right.
God bless Carlos Santana. He just turned 75 and he's better. I talked to Andy.
Okay, good.
Excuse me. I talked to him like, got a frog in my throat.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Yeah. So if you didn't know, Carlos Santana got into a few months ago, several months ago, he had a heart thing, right? And he got treated for it. He then was on stage not that long ago, just a few weeks ago, and had issues and needed to take a time out. And he's been treated or being treated, and Paulie actually has the latest update from our one of our friends, or one of his friends here. As soon as he is able to not cough his head off, and I thought I gave him enough time to do that, but apparently not.
Oh man, sorry, get some water.
Yeah, how's that frog?
You just got to make sure that. Whenever you got something stuck, you just gotta breathe and drink water.
Yeah. So what's going on? Because like I said, I just kind of gave everybody the background on what was happening.
So Andy Vargas is the lead singer of Santana, who's been on the channel a few times. Mm-hmm. Great guy. So we talked because I'm working on another project with him, and they're back at it. They took a break. He's like, it's out of our control. Whatever happens. I was like, okay, that's kind of scary.
It is
spooky. But like Willie Nelson, like Carlos, like all these guys, Johnny till the last days. It's like they're gonna keep playing their
keep
music,
doing it,
man.
Yeah. I mean, look at Eddie Van Halen, right? You know, it's the same thing, man.
So so yeah, he passed out a few weeks ago. Listen, he's 75 and he's had some heart issues. Just send your prayers to Santana, man, and God bless Andy Vargas.
Yeah, indeed. And you know, one of my favorite combinations ever, Rob Thomas and Carlos Santana. Great.
It's a fun song.
Yeah,
that's a fun song. That's a hot one.
It is
like 7 inches from a noonday sun.
There you go. Well, speaking of 7 inches, hey,
Society.
Yeah, Society Reviews, brother. It's so 17th at Millennium Fandom Bar for the Vegas meetup. So that puts you right in line with that. If you want to join up, all of you out there in the chat, I have to tell you, the boss and I are going to be out there for many days. So if you show up, I will be in my socials and maybe on my channel community tab telling you where I will be, so you can come and harass me or whatever, just hang out, because that's what we want to do. That's the whole point.
I'm good at harassing.
Yeah. Don't eat live frogs.
Yeah, you gotta cook them first.
Who did we lost? We just lost somebody.
Atlantean had to go, didn't he?
Oh,
he had to go. He was in the private chat saying he had to go.
Oh, I'm very sad now. I'm very sad. Check out Atlantean's channel. He's growing. He's worth it, and he's a good friend of mine. He does retro video game stuff and some very opinionated streams from time to time. So check that out. Let's see. Carlos Santana is 27 years my senior to the day. July 20 is a musician's holiday. That's right.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Cash is correcting Radioactive, saying it's the 16th.
Oh, okay.
We usually hang out a lot. You guys, look, if you're looking for things to do in Vegas when we're all there, it's going to happen places. I mean, I like to eat food and, drink.
God, that's coming fast. And I don't
so
have anything.
Fast. I know.
I don't think I'm going to be able to go.
I was just thinking that.
We may want to check on that one. I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday the 17th is the actual meetup.
Well, look, all I know is get there.
I don't think I'm going to be able to.
Sometimes between the 15th and the 20th, and you're safe. Okay? That's all I got to say.
Yeah, not when I'm in Canada. It's not going to be safe at all.
Oh, well, that's true. You're not allowed to leave.
That's true.
Are you going?
How social is it?
No.
Culture?
Oh, of course. Yeah, the boss and I both. Yeah, we'll be there.
You know what? Maybe I'll talk to Romy.
We're gonna stay mid strip. So.
Are you gonna provide enough food for the people in your closet before you go?
Hey, look, I will do all I can for all those that I can. So, dude, I love you, Atlantean, man. You are such a great dude. Help him out. I miss you.
9 times out of 10, Steven is not funny, but that was the 10th one, I think.
Yeah, usually 9 out of 10 times I'm crying in the closet after a show, so it's working.
I want to rewind because we got derailed by Santana, who's awesome. But I want to talk about Superman.
Like the multiple ones, or just like the one?
Well, no, like the Superman who isn't going to be there anymore because Tom has information he's not sharing with everybody.
I'm not saying he's not coming back. I just said that at this point, every day that goes by, it's less likely. And I'm not even sure where this fucking rumor started from. I feel kind of bad for anybody who really got their hopes up. And I was trying to say that on Friday. I'm like, I don't know.
You were right.
See this happening.
I at the same time was saying he could, if he needed to or wanted to, get to California.
It's just I haven't heard of any solid talks happening. I haven't.
You know better than that.
Well, does it have anything to do with the fact that the Supergirl that they established in the Flash movie that's still on the docket?
That's another issue.
Yeah.
What's a Flash movie?
So there's a sexual predator who made a
Here's the thing I will say on that note. Notice in that Shazam trailer, they did show Flash, but they didn't show his face.
No.
They made sure his face was covered up. But somebody who was completely absent from the mentionings was Mr. Superman.
Yeah. Well, and again, I feel like, and again, just because I know what might have happened, at a certain period of time that we might see Cavill in Black Adam. I'm just going to say it could happen. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to say something else. What about Michael B. Jordan's Superman project? Or actually, Cavatanio Cavramanche is asking that question. It's an indefinite pause.
Michael B. Jordan's was a little different. See, that's not the same one as J.J. Abrams. People need to remember that. The J.J. Abrams one was with Ta-Nehisi Coates.
Yeah.
That's like DOA. That's deader in the water than the first Chicken Jaws. Now, this one here was one that Warner Brothers made this deal, I feel, more so because they wanted to stay in the Michael B. Jordan business.
Right.
But I've not heard on that front any real progress either. But I haven't heard of like anything being shut down. But see, he wants to do a Cal Zod story is what Michael B. Jordan does. So that's a completely different project.
Yeah,
from the J.J. Abrams
thing. He doesn't want to do Kal-El. Right?
I'd see the Michael B. Jordan in a heartbeat.
Yeah, see, that's what J.J. Abrams' Ta-Nehisi Coates project was Kal-El, but race swapped. Michael B. Jordan wanted to do the other project, which had nothing to do with Kal-El. It was completely separate. Yeah.
To me, and Michael B's pretty like
he wants no part of that.
He's a invested in not right. He knows stuff about like the comic book world. Like he's into it. Like kind of like
he's woke, but he's not like overly woke. And
they're
he's
all
a little
woke.
more.
Let's just say
but I mean, he's not to the point where he can tell a good story. Still,
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Is that he's like a Cavill. Like they're into the good stories and they're respectful of the fans. That's what more importantly.
Yeah.
Is that be correct?
That's kind of more what I was trying to say too. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Which is why I like him even more.
Well, yeah, and Monkey Jeebus says something that's actually interesting. Michael B. Jordan was supposed to produce Static Shock.
Was that in the same deal or was that something prior? Because that could still be on the table.
Let's revisit that. How about that? Let's revisit that because there's some things afoot. Let's just put it that way. So, look, there's a lot going on, and Soul Assassin's right. The Rock was campaigning for Cavill to come back as Superman to fight Black Adam. That was a legit conversation. Again, we're going to go back to the fact that both Cavill and The Rock share the same agent, and that same agent is Tom.
Isn't it his ex-wife?
It's Danny something or other.
Yeah, that's right. It is The Rock's ex-wife. You're right. We need a new channel, says Blah Olmeyer. Espanol in English.
Yes.
I think that's called Midnight's Edge.
Or closed captions.
Yes.
You guys are great. I love all of you.
Yeah. Now my mind was blown, and I went, "What?"
Static Shock done right would be awesome. It's true.
It was a great cartoon.
Sunbrat says, "Culture, I gotta work on Lois and Clark. You got to work on Lois and Clark. Dean Cain rocks. I love Christopher and George the Reeves. That's right.
Nice.
Yeah. Stuntbrat. Guys, if you don't know, if you don't believe us, there are people in the industry that hang out in our chats and people that come and talk to us who are invested. Stuntbrat did years and years and years of work in Hollywood, and I am very honored to have Stuntbrat 777 Smith in the audience. So there you go. You can see her work in a lot of stuff. So
Brian's here.
Oh, Brian
the bald with the DVDs.
Yeah, they're
bald
the figurine.
Well, we were outnumbered by the balds.
But let me ask you guys.
It's happening more and more every week.
Is it by choice? Well, I mean, if you grew your hair out, would it be a full head of hair?
No, I would be missing a bit at the top here. The rest would be there. But
you get the Friar Tuck, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I was kind of hoping that all the people on the panel today would be bald, and then we can just make the joke that pull everyone's hair.
No, I got a full head of hair, bro, and beard, so I'm good.
Look at the balds.
I love it. I love it.
We're starting to outnumber you guys.
Tom,
and we're more woke because we got the black guy. You get the Mexican. Sorry.
You know, Tom,
you're too white. You're too white, Polly.
You're a bit. Listen. Wait, I've been called anti-indigenous, anti-Mexican, and anti-black. So I'm doing something right.
Now you're anti-bald.
That's not too bad. I was called "You're Not My Son."
Plus, Brian is like English Canadian or whatever.
I'm growing my hair out.
By the way, Alba, Jessica Alba. Alba is Scots Gaelic for Scotland. So we claim her.
I thought it was
Screw
full
the
of
Welsh.
shit.
Screw
Thought
the
that's what
Welsh.
it meant.
Hey, look, all I know is Soul Assassin is correct. I have enough hair for everybody on the bed.
Yeah, share the load, man.
That's true. It's all in a bag in the closet, and they're called weaves.
Does he pet it when nobody's looking?
He puts googly eyes on it and calls them cousin its.
Okay, that's it. You're getting a cousin it right now.
You know what? I actually see a merchandising possibility here. No, wait a minute. I'm fucking serious.
Go single.
All you got to do is just take like little like that's what I'm saying now.
Go single. Go solo.
Blow up.
Oh my god, he looks like a Sasquatch actually.
Blow yourself up.
Yeah, hold on. I need to
It's like fucking Teen Wolf's dad.
Looks like Teen Wolf's dad. Yep.
That is excellent.
It looks like that comedian that had the puppets. You know which one I'm talking about? Like the one with the big guy.
Well, he also reminds
Sid
me of like
Marty Krofft.
Like, he looks like a serial killer who's got like a sock on.
His cousin it.
So he's basically the bad guy from the Black Phone.
Oh my god.
I haven't seen that yet.
It looks like the love child of Harry and the Henderson and someone else.
Culture, do you have
know
any black balloons in your house at the moment? Currently?
Captain Caveman, yeah.
Captain.
There we go.
What's weird is I can actually still see everything when I'm like this.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
This is the hair for my new puppet I'm working on.
No, I think Brahma
dare
and I are
you.
right. He looks like the dad in Teen Wolf.
Tom,
Totally.
guys, I dare Culture to do a fucking video like that.
Oh, why not?
Record a video
Okay.
like where you're totally serious, and it's like
There's your 6 minute daily tomorrow.
Pretty sure there was somebody like that in Creepshow that looked like that.
do it, bro.
Okay,
Do it.
I'll
It looks
set it
like
up.
Bruce Willis.
Do a whole Indian movie review like that.
I would
See how much
he'll
the
get
Indian
shitloads-
population actually likes you.
I would love to see the comments.
Share
from
my
India.
image.
You have an image?
Share the image. Tell me that's not what he looks like.
Yep.
I was going to go.
He's brushed down, not up, but yes.
I was totally down with Captain Caveman. Just to throw it out there.
Look at all those split ends. though.
Okay, all right,
Jesus.
no, stay there, Culture, and just give me your 2-sentence review on RRR.
Oh god.
RRR is possibly one of the best films of 2022. And
Now
in
say
fact,
open the door, Scott.
open the door, Scott.
Now say me
mean-
so horny.
Dude, I would totally watch this fucking channel. Caveman Casino.
Caveman Casino.
Caveman Casino. Come on.
Okay, hold,
Ándale.
Culture, don't hide
Ándale,
yourself.
güey,
Come on,
ándale.
look. I swear to God.
See what you did?
Oh, shush. That's what I call white.
Oh, that was fast. Look at that
Damn.
shit.
See, I'm not
Adjusted the
joking.
weave right back.
I'm not joking. Look,
He
looks
just
like
changed
fucking
wigs,
Bruce
you're
Willis.
right.
Look.
No, that's the Branson wig. Like 2 people get that joke.
That was great.
Is that an 80s joke? Because I
Was
was
in Branson, Missouri.
Yeah. The Branson family, yeah.
Passport picture. Yes, it would.
Now, Culture, do that with your beard.
What beard? What part?
Caveman,
See, we
Caveman
knew it was
Casino.
fake.
What happened? John?
Comb it up and then put your glasses
Comb
on.
your beard up over your
Comb your
face.
beard up. No, leave. Oh,
Oh my God.
Don't do it.
Wow, wow.
That's a lot of Gorilla Glue.
Jesus. That is so gross.
Looks like
Oh
a
my
rock
god, that's a
section now.
huge
What the hell?
beard.
I was hoping for
Toxic-
like a
ooh.
piece-
You can't now.
Toxic
You got to
man
save
food.
that for Christmas now because you got to totally be Santa Claus in Christmas
needs to
time.
put-
dude.
I got
Christmas lights
shade.
in
I
his
am.
beard.
I
No.
am. I have
Bad
already
Santa.
I've already.
Toxic just threw you
everybody
50
in
bones, man.
Yeah, you're in trouble. Toxic.
Toxic man flu.
The man blue for $50 says, "I believe in God now. I decided to check in on things just to put the game."
You're screwed.
Say things on-
Hey, Toxic, you better thank me because I'm the one that made that shit happen.
So easy, even a culture casino could do it.
I got a thumbnail for tomorrow's
Caveman
stream. All
Casino
right.
now, Brahma.
The Bruce Valanche wig has bangs. See, the one he has right now doesn't have
Yeah.
bangs. That's the Branson wig.
Yeah.
Wondering
That's
if
how
the
I know
ear
which
hair-
wig he's wearing. You know.
All right. Anyway,
Then he
that
has
was
the Kurt Russell wig when he's having when he wants to have a really good hair day.
And he usually wears the Marilyn Monroe dress too when he's not on camera.
Eating Jack.
Happy birthday, Mr.
Culture Claus. Look, I promise that is something I would love to make happen. Is to dye my beard completely white and become Culture Claus. I think that'd be amazing.
You could be a stand-in for Kurt Russell on the Santa Claus show,
dude.
You could be a stunt man.
I'm his homie.
Toxic Man Flew for $10 says, "Here's one for my homie." Oh, well, that would be for Latinos.
All right, I'll dump something out here. Jesus, but
you don't have to dump.
Orale, toxic.
Now there's shit all over my floor.
You know the thing with Toxic and comics are coming on the last.
That's right. The carpet will soak it up.
70s. What is this?
This is. I found this picture of you when you were a NASCAR driver. I don't know who the other guy is.
Pour it out.
Oh, I didn't know you had such big feet.
That's a big club you've got there.
I think it's a big wood you got there, Culture.
Was that one of the ones that Mel Blanc actually got credit for? Was that one of the ones he had to go uncredited? I can't remember.
No, that he did get credit for that. Wait,
because I know the Warner deal prevented him from getting credit for a lot of work.
Or some stuff. Yeah, but I think he got this for Captain Caveman. I think
this is the Boulder.
Well, he also did the voice of Barney too, and I don't remember if he got credit for that. At first, I know he did later, but. Hey,
Frankie races.
Look, I'm one of those people. Old Saint Dick. Thank you, Monkey G.
Damn.
We're gonna have a Dick's Division Christmas, kids.
Wow.
Now we need to do a Dick's Division Christmas special. I'm all for this.
What's that?
We need to start planning now.
Monkey Jeebus? That's Joker Pup.
That's brilliant.
It is. Monkey Jeebus is on Fiber lately. I mean, his avatars are off the hook.
Fiber.
Oh, dude, he is torturing.
Monkey rocks.
Torturing Mexican Iron Man.
Oh, good. That's a good thing.
Well, he's got to have something to live for.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's kind of mean.
Well, you know.
Okay, that's right. Laughing my booty off.
Dick's Christmas. Dicksmas.
Yeah, Dicksmas.
Merry Dicksmas. It's the Dicksmas Christmas special.
It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house.
Not a single dick was stirring.
Yes.
Not even one as small as a mouse.
Deck the dicks with bells of holly.
Leave Jed out of this.
A merry little
Dicky Christmas.
And of course, comics is all the elves.
That's right.
Comics is all the elves. Look, I've had a lot of fun, and I've had a lot of people send me supers. Thanks for being here, everybody. This isn't really a 4K celebration in the way that you would normally think. I'm just glad to be here. I wish you all were. Just tuned in and violently confronted by Culture's new passport photo. Oh, the depths, and clearly there is.
Dicks the halls like a bukkake. Fa la 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 la.
Jingle dicks, jingle dicks.
I wish you a Merry Dicksmas.
Catherine will stop singing.
On the first day of Dick's, there's much for love.
Of a white Dicksmas.
This is going to be rough.
And if not, a BBC's okay.
Okay. Wow. Digital Remnant, thank you for the $5 super chat. We got Toxic Man Flu rolling in with another $5 saying, "Sweet Jesus, I've hit the mother load of weaves for $5."
Gotta love that horsehair.
He said load.
Look, I just want to show you. I can brush this all day.
I'm waiting
Glue works wonders, doesn't it?
Yes, Gorilla Glue. Yes, we've seen the ads.
I'm
waiting for the day. I'm waiting for the day Culture starts combing his hair live on air and pieces just start coming out with the brush.
I don't know if it's better that you started singing or that it's fucking Wham.
We got Larry here. His name's so nice to say it twice. Good to see you, man. Oh my gosh, you guys, this was the worst possible timing for you to show up in the stream. Thanks for being here, though. Oh my goodness. Wow. Hey, here you go. Jinkies. Can somebody do that better than me? Probably Tom.
Jinkies.
Well, that's a chick anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. So
okay.
Hold on.
Well, okay, that's Steven.
Jinkies.
Wow, bro.
Jinkies.
Wow, that's fucking scary.
Well, Toxic Man Flu says Tommy
is a red-dicked reindeer. That's right. Had a very shiny cock.
Oh,
demonetized.
Man, I was putting a clock on this, and I don't know.
Cock on this?
No, a clock.
And if he had to hide it, he would put it in a sock.
Oh my God, the cock.
Tom.
Oh my God, the cock.
Right. Hang on. I got something to show you.
Oh no, is it someone else's
It's
cock?
going to be good.
You know, is he still in jail? I think we can get Ron Jeremy to play that part.
Yeah, we could. All of them.
Canadian
when-
Spider-Man.
When I listen to Culture's shows on YouTube in my car with my phone synchronized to my Subaru car radio, this is the image that comes up, Culture.
Which
in
one?
the artist image, the one I'm sharing right now. This is the image that comes up for CultureCasino. So which one are you?
The one in the middle.
Oh no!
Wait, you're black?
Do you really want to hurt me?
I do. Do you really want to?
Make me cry.
But that's the image that comes up in my car when I
Hey, you can hey, that was a great band.
They used to grate on me, that's for sure.
Nah.
Anyway.
You know, the thing is that he's lousy live, and he's kind of an ass, but...
Who, Culture?
Boy George. That too.
That's not very nice. You're on his show.
I've heard that about George. Yeah.
Talk like he's not here.
To realize my crime.
I really couldn't stand Culture Club.
Wow,
Anyway,
thank you.
Bunch of haters.
32 flavors of Old
haters.
St. Nick's wrinkly man bag.
Thank
It's
you.
full of presents.
Thank you, Toxic Man, for $2.
Oh my God.
I don't even have to read the super chats. I just have Tom do it, and it's great. Way better.
Millions of presents per shot.
Wait, hey now.
Indeed.
You look, nobody delivers like.
Dick's Division?
Well, I was gonna say Saint.
You're a dick star.
I'm not gonna do it. Easy now. That was gonna be a terrible joke.com. All right, who's here? Culture Casino. Thomas Connors is still thinking about Namor's bulge. Wow.
I am.
But he had a big bulge?
Dude, Namor nailed everything in the ocean and some things on ground.
I'm so glad we finally have a gay superhero.
Apollomies. Hello. All right.
You're such an ass. That's funny.
What does it mean?
You tell me that he doesn't look like the gay review.
I found the ideal Dick's Division Christmas present.
Excellent. Let's take a look. Oh,
that's sweet.
Yeah.
That is clever.
Yeah, that's an amazing tree and tree skirt.
That's where you can go. Do you want to put the tree up tonight, honey?
Chestnuts roasting on it. Well, anyway, all right. We got Toxic Man Flu for another $2 thing.
Jingle dicks. Oh my God, the cock.
For $2, Tom will sing anything. All right.
Pretty much. I'll sing for free sometimes.
Deck your balls with boughs of holly.
Wow. Wow. Yes, thank you, Soul Assassin. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that is not just ribbed, my friends. That is crocheted for her pleasure.
This is how entertainment works, though. We need to start thinking now for Christmas, right? Like that's
easy. Dick's
how it works.
Dick-shaped stockings for all members. You know, there you go.
It's like when Spirit Halloween tries to find locations for their store.
Does anybody have Dolly Parton's number?
I think the Orville does.
For Halloween and Christmas.
Yeah, I heard an amazing story over on a stream I was listening to that you might have been on, Tom.
I
with
was.
Gary Ambrosia and some other folks about.
I like him.
Yeah, he's great. About some other things that had to happen so that they could get a special guest appearance. They had to actually saw a cabin in half and ship it to where the guest star was going to be. Is this true? Was that true?
I guess to make it work because of the coof.
Oh.
You got to remember, Seth is pretty woke, folks.
Isn't
but then
Dolly
again, Dolly Parton ain't young. I mean, she's like
Dolly
40.
Parton's is number 925.
Yeah, Dolly Parton's like what, 42, 43,
something like that.
46, I think.
I don't think she was 43 years ago.
You know, this is actually July 24th. It's half Christmas Eve. Holy cow, we were doing it right, folks.
I told you, you're not listening to me. I'm not stupid. I think like a programmer.
And this is when most Christmas records are recorded.
Duh.
They don't.
I got to
do
get
them
on
just
that too.
before
Damn it.
You better start recording, Biosh.
Everything I wear looks like shit on me except for my Santa suit. That's my Christmas song.
All right.
How's that? Does that work? Okay, I'll hurry up and write it.
You forgot the Taco Bell.
Can you plagiarize yourself?
Wait.
Excuse me. Isn't that the gimmick? Is I got to do a Christmas version of my hit?
Give me a moment, because Probable gave me an idea. Here we go. I saw toxic kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night.
Then Miss Toxic threw meat at his face.
No cookies and milk for him.
Oh man,
none in the place.
We're in a really weird place right
I want
now.
some cookies.
Christmas in July is technically tomorrow. That's true.
Today.
So we're gonna get like sugar cookies and Hallmark movies. Is that what we were doing?
Well, no, I think you're going to get bad things from Disney, Warner, and other woke companies. That's
great. That's just what I wanted.
Yeah. The next KO record superstar. That's right.
Hell
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wow, what's happening right now? Oh, look, we got Toxic Man.
Dancing around the Christmas tree as we're dodging all the cocks.
Wait, no. You have to do it again because I was talking. Try again.
Dancing around the Christmas tree as we're dodging all the cocks.
Karma.
Thank you, Tox. Jen Karaya for $4.99 says, congrats on 4K, my friend. Thank you. And hail to the panel. Watch nothing made after 2015. I agree, except for Top Gun Maverick, which was really good.
Barely make it home because I can't see from all the booze I drank.
Especially if you can see it in like 4DX, you'll probably be like the only person in the theater while the whole thing's moving.
Isn't Jaws coming to IMAX though?
Thank you. Thank you, Steven. I am looking forward to that. Real 3D and IMAX. Jaws, September 3rd, Labor Day weekend. A real fucking movie's coming back to theaters, folks.
Hell yeah.
The greatest fucking movie ever made. Period.
Then does Dallas.
Besides that. And that.
Did we ever have any topics tonight?
Tom does Dallas.
Yeah.
Jaws.
Does anyone want to talk about Vince McMahon getting kicked out and basically pro wrestling dying?
What? Who died?
Pro wrestling died.
That died a while ago.
I mean, I think they called the body now, so yeah.
It'll be fine. Look, Vince McMahon behaved poorly, and an NDA couldn't protect him because when they're gunning for you, they do journalistic stuff where it's in depth and research and spying. But when they're not gunning for you, they don't care.
Culture. It's called Taylor Lorenzing.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
But would any of us
at
have
the end of the
believed
day,
he hadn't been doing that? I mean, for 40 years or so.
If you're running $1 billion company, I mean, wouldn't you want to sleep with like your female employees? Like, isn't that kind of the whole point of running like your own corporation type
You're
thing?
not supposed to tell people that like publicly, but yeah.
No, he just carries around his inflatable casting couch when he's ready to go.
Yeah. I don't think he has the lung capacity to do that.
He's got a bike pump.
Oh, okay. All right.
And a penis pump.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a pocket-sized bike pump.
You know what? This stream just
he is the genetic jackhammer after all. So
You've been singing
we're talking about
Dick's.
anymore.
You've been singing
This
Dick's
is
carols
monetized, right?
for 20 minutes. Yeah.
it wasn't me.
I thought Stephanie was his casting couch, but
That's his daughter, bro.
it doesn't mean he's doing anything with his daughter. I'm talking about her being used as a casting couch for all the male employees.
Oh, like a sperm bank?
Yeah, kind of like that.
I mean, they are from Connecticut. So.
Here's something important. If you're running a $1 billion enterprise, don't sleep with your employees.
Yeah. Why didn't you just hire expensive hookers? I mean, come on, the man's rich.
Or just kill him.
Well, they got rid of the Godfather forever ago. The Ho train hasn't been around for a long time.
All right, Tom, here's a new one for you.
Do they know it's Dixmas time at all? Dick slap the world. do.
What was the American one? Dicks are not enough. Tears are not
it's raining dicks.
So this is Dixmas. And what have you done?
Another cock done.
Another dick's pick sent.
There's got to be a Frank Sinatra song that we could turn into a fun
I'm dreaming. Let's be
Culture. I want to apologize. I don't know why I'm apologizing, but I just want to apologize to you, Star.
Yeah, I thank you, and yes, God
damn it! It's about time you apologize.
Have yourself.
I know,
merry
right?
A merry little Dixmas.
Little Dixmas.
Wait, what do you want? Like a big Dixmas? I mean,
what you need to do is
make the jewels time.
Okay.
Tom, what you gotta do is redo the whole Alvin and the Chipmunks Christmas album, but just replace every with dicks. And there you go.
Christmas time is here.
Time for love and time for cheer. How do I know that?
Feliz Navidad. Feliz
Navidad.
Oh my gosh, we turned into
Feliz
a karaoke.
Navidad. Prospero año
do this.
felicidad.
I'm not doing this.
I want to wish you a
Merry Christmas.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my pants.
Santa baby, put another dick under the tree for me.
I'm out of topo.
He's out of Dos Equis.
Mayans
drink.
Mayans is getting another season, so FX is giving them another go.
Did you see Hall H today?
No, didn't get a chance.
It was packed.
I believe
for Mayans MC.
I believe that.
And then Kenneth Castillo, the director I've had on.
Yeah.
He posts. He's like, "This is why Mayans is getting another season because of its fans." And I was like, "Damn."
Yeah.
Well, and
like I said, for someone who's been in San Diego, I've seen those psychopaths camp out 4 days ahead just so they can get in the whole H. Yeah, I totally believe that.
But here's the thing. I mean, with Mayans, you get incredible storytelling because it comes from it comes from a consistent world that was built up over time with great writers and forethought and again, the world building. This is a constant expansion of the world building, and I love it is. But I love the idea that we can do this still. It can still be done. You just have to have people who know how to freaking write. So,
you mean look at the resume and not their gender?
No, it's very gender specific, right? Or ethnic specific.
It is
ethnicity specific, but they're not bowing down to the Latinx.
Nope.
It's a very un-PC type of show, and it's very popular. Just these wocosos don't understand why their shows get fucking canceled. Because
I don't know why.
We know why. But I've ad infinitum. I'm like, because you're while your writing might be good, your vision is so narrow that your entertainment is for this sliver of the entire population. It's like, who the fuck's gonna watch that after a long haul? Nah. And then if it's not good, nah. Fuck that.
It's like sticking a fork in a socket and thinking that a knife will work better. That's pretty much what they're doing.
Or you got to get the Shank crate. That's right.
And we've come full circle.
You like that, huh?
Ellen DeGeneres.
This episode is brought to you by Shank.
It actually was.
I saw that.
You get a shank, and you get a shank, and you get a shank.
Hey.
But the shows like Mayans MC, that's the recipe for success. Narcos. Recipe for success.
Narcos is so good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, Pedro Pascal and everybody that came out of that show, right? And Kinnaman was in that, right? I mean, the first 2 seasons. What?
Kinnaman was not. He was in some other, he was in a thriller drama. What was it called? The Killings?
The Killing.
The Killing.
He was in The Killing.
So good. The Killing. Yeah.
It was a guy that was like Kinnaman. But it wasn't
right. There was a couple of like that, like his partners. Well, you know what? Going back to
Boyd Holbrook
to Wakanda Forever, I believe Coogler, because I was trying to rack my brain, like, why did he go after Tenoch for Namor? And if you watch Tenoch in Narcos, it's like, well, the man's a savage beast with that role. That role is Scarface, times 10. If you guys have seen his performance in Narcos Mexico, it's just like he's menacing. He's everything that you love and hate about a drug. Like this personification of a drug dealer, and that motherfucker nailed it, man. I can never get tired of watching that performance. So I'm like, okay, maybe Coogler. That's what caught it, because I'm like, besides that show, Tenoch is still pretty obscure to American audiences. So, these TV shows are launching pads. JD Prado, going back to Mayans MC, he was great in the Terminal List. Did you guys see that?
I mean, yes. I was trying to say,
first 3 episodes.
Yeah, I'm still on to the second one for the Terminal List. So.
Okay, he shows up like a couple episodes later. JD Prado, look out for him. Him and Chris Pratt have some great moments, and he's becoming a leading man. Because like what Culture said, it's just like years and years of grinding with these writers and these shows. I know I went on a little mini rant, but I'll.
Oh, that's good. I actually haven't watched that. I'll check it out then, because I've been watching For All Mankind, and if there's something else I can put on after it's done, then I'm gonna do that. I'm loving. Well,
I also recommend Narcos Mexico.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's excellent, and that has Andor.
It has Diego and Tenoch, who are kind of like cousins coming up. They revolutionized the marijuana drug trade. And
yeah, I loved. Okay, so you're right. It was Holbrook that was
Boyd Holbrook
was the Kinnaman lookalike in the first season of Narcos, and
yes, he was good.
So, yeah, that's the first 2 seasons of that show were just
incredible. Even the last season with Narcos Mexico, which was you lost your stars because Diego and Tenoch are not in them.
They're gone. Yeah.
You had this low tier drug dealer. It still is good. It was
very good, mate. Yeah, it was really good.
Man. That Tijuana cop. It's a little more heartbreaking, a little more human.
Dude, but just imagine. So you're celebrating some of these moments with these criminals, like the marijuana grow, right, where they actually hit the water. Like they've been drilling, and he starts throwing grenades.
Yep. Tenoch is so just beside himself with this land, this scorched earth. He feels he fucked up, and then the water comes out. Hey, did you see in the last season? I think it was episode 3 or 4 where El Chapo goes to like that big party, and like there's this like a long extended shootout scene.
Yeah,
that's directed by what's his name? Wagner, the guy who played Pablo Escobar.
Really?
He directed 2 episodes in the last season.
Wow, that's so good. Oh my gosh.
Dude, he's very talented. I highly recommend
Magnamura.
Narcos Mexico, guys. If you
I
haven't
loved
seen it
Scoot McNairy and that. Scoot McNairy's character was brilliant.
And I'll be Hollywood for 1 second. Scoot is a good friend of Romy's, and he is a sweetheart of a man. So talented.
Great
He's
actor,
he's the narrator of those.
And he does his voiceover work is incredible.
Yeah.
Right. So here we are with, of course, Toxic Man Flu for another $10. Dude is like unloading his pockets. Might have got into the bourbon, would be my guess.
He's unloading something.
Yeah. I can't wait for tomorrow night when he unloads more. Dicks to the world. Whoa, Tom, you got to sing this.
Dicks to the world, Tom has come. All over culture's face. Let every dick splooge on culture's weave. That's how it really sticks. That's how it really sticks. And Toxic and Brahma Doc, and Toxic and Brahma Doc, and Toxic and Brahma Doc, their dicks. I fucked up at the end there, but
kind of lost a tune there, but
yeah. Well, I had
to
to add that it sticks. That's how it sticks. We all know now. That's how it worked.
I'm very uncomfortable with that, but at least
no, you're not.
TZ Burton is rescuing us.
Can I just say that I'm a little disappointed in that singing performance?
Yeah,
probably.
I just
I was on the spot there for a second.
No. You needed someone singing.
Sing
the
something in
counterpoint.
Spanish, bro. Come on.
Feliz Navidad.
No.
La 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 bamba.
Have you ever heard the El
That is not
Vez
Spanish.
version of Feliz Navidad?
What?
El Vez, V-E-Z. It's really good.
We need to music nerd out on another stream, Brian.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. TC Burton for $5 says, "Can we get an intervention with Toxic Man Flu?" Congrats, Culture, on 4K again. Thank you, TC Burton. I appreciate.
He's gonna have a fun conversation with his bank tomorrow.
Why did you send all this money to this long-haired freak show? Culture never reads my super chats. Money for $2. I just did. Tox.
Tom did.
Well, Tom is singing. I'm reading. I hear somebody with some regurg.
Yeah, there's some weird vocal weirdness happening.
Yeah. I blame somebody's listening to the stream, but they don't.
What is going on?
Well, living La
Is that
Vida
voice in
Loca.
my head, or is it real?
It's real. Speaking of
upside, inside out. I don't live with my nephew.
There you go. And speaking of which, thanks for that transition. Speaking of transitions, well, anyway, apparently the charges were dropped. The thing was dropped. The alleged story has fallen by the wayside. So we'll never know, but we know that there's a lot of interesting stories around the nephew. Regardless of what it is, it's a shame that there was aspersions cast out into the wind. And unfortunately, this happened immediately after a publicist that used to work for this person actually brought a lawsuit against him for not paying them.
Ricky Martin's nephew did not kill himself.
Okay. Well, there you are.
Epstein didn't either.
Look, all I know is it wasn't me.
Not yet.
It was just a suicide note written in a foreign language.
Well, and it was. This is a true statement. It was a weird story. Yeah, it was a very strange story. Toxic Man Flu for $5 says, "Wait, Culture got to 4K? I heard those were.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
No, he's still 720p. He's never going to be 4K.
It was nice to see you, that 70s rock fan. Have a nice
day. Down the drink off of that one too.
That was a 144p kick off the stream.
All I know is this: I did get to 4K, and here it is. This is the bulk of the actual thing. I heard those relaxing sleep channels did well on YouTube. I do. Look, I will give you the best 6-minute nap you've ever had, and if you set up a playlist of just the 6-minute dailies, you'll sleep all night.
I thought 4K was meant if heresy comes out every night.
That's going to be his ASMR.
That was 2K right there.
That's right.
Why are
a pillow
you
for some poor family right there.
Phil's here. Mecca J reminds us, do not come. That's right. Look, Peter Venkman fan site is in the house, so I have to I have to brush my hair. It's a requirement.
I'm going to
You're
brush
such a
my
pretty
hair.
lady.
Well groomed is actually what I prefer.
If Culture gets one more super chat, he'll put it in a man bun.
No, I will not. No self-respecting. First of all, okay, the rules of long hair are as follows, and I know I've done this a few times.
Okay, hold on a second. How many subs? New challenge. How many subs would it have to take for him to get cornrows?
4,002.
50,000, and I'll get cornrows.
I mean, but it has to be like ludicrous, like 20, like 2002.
Look, okay. I will actually go. You know what? I'll travel to the Caribbean and have it done.
How many subs will you need to put beads in your beard?
Oh wow! Wait a minute. I'll do that right now. Are you kidding? I'll get the Lou Albano look. I can do that. Beads and rubber bands. I'm down for that. He
said he was going to strip naked at 10K, so this stuff's mild.
Yeah, it's supposed to be shirtless at 4K. I'm kind of disappointed. Yeah. Good thing.
Jeez, Pete talks for $2. His Culture doesn't do 4K. Shows the weave. I'm literally going to have somebody in Vegas pull on my hair.
Which one? CGI. It's CGI.
It's Disney CGI. It's almost that good.
Even the
what happened?
I don't know. Even the Ryan Gosling doll or whatever, it's got better here.
No. Okay, so look, we're going to go back to this. Rules of long hair are as follows. Ask Antonio Banderas; he will tell you. You never put your hair up in public unless your job requires it. So if you are an auto mechanic or you're a chef, it's acceptable. But in public, the only 2 times it's acceptable to put your hair up as a male, 1 is riding a horse, 2 is riding a motorcycle. That's it.
There are no if you're about to be executed by guillotine, are you allowed to put your hair up then?
No.
No, it'll be put up afterwards.
I do put up my hair every time I get on the motorcycle.
Yeah. What?
Which hair though?
Yes.
We got Heath Nation in the house. Heath Nation 2465 for $5 says, note to self, don't watch Mandela Catalog. A good chunk of the day when you have to work tomorrow. Thank you guys for making my sleep easier. You bet, my friend. You are very welcome for being here. Man, I love it. You guys are incredible in the chat. We've got, one more super from Toxic Man Flu, who apparently is loose with a credit card. Note to self, Culture likes it rough from behind.
Oh my God, backdoor casino.
That's why he leaves Tom back in the backstage for about a minute just to get him a little bit pissed off with him.
What is it with you guys in like the back door?
I don't know, but
this fandom has like a lot of backdoor issues.
Yeah, well, I blame the doors, but we'll come back to that. Hank VP
You're gonna come back to the back door.
Hey,
it's barely coming on.
Cochinos, man.
All I know is we're gonna circle back.
It's because of the doo doo.
We're gonna circle back like
it's such a shitty subject. You got to keep.
No one's gonna ask me what the doo doo is. Doo looking out my back door.
Back door.
You also have a member chat in there.
Hashtag fandom backdoor. Hashtag.
I'm uncomfortable right now. I know this. Culture's hair gets attacked more than the Quarterings channel, says Hank VP. I agree with you.
This is probably true.
It is. It's not probably true. It's definitely true. Hey, I had a member chat from Apollomies. I love you. Apollomies Minion says, congrats on 4K. See you in Vegas. I will see you there, dear. And thank you for all that you do. Without you, we would not have the goods that we have in this country. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not thanking the people who move everything from your food to your clothes around the country, you're silly. They do everything for you. Thank you, Apollomies. We love you. And, oh, wow. Awesome One says, my hair is up now. So I can't help you with that. Culture, I thought you had to shave the beard. I do, and that's a real.
We're working on it.
But it'll grow back. I'm going to take the trimmer to it. I'm going to leave the goat. The goat's going to stay. So there's going to be this like 27-foot long goat. The beard has to go. I have to go see a doctor. So
hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I want to get like that. What is it that soap where you like do like this and then it turns dark? You guys hear about that?
Oh yeah, it's called Just for Men.
No way, it's not Rogaine, not Just for Men.
No. Just for Men is a product that helps you dye your beard. Is that what you're looking for?
It's literally two products you mix together with a small brush and plastic tray, and you just apply it on. Yeah.
No, but there's one like where it's like like you're in the shower, right?
I thought that was Culture's OnlyFans channel. Just for Men.
That's Culture and a bottle conditioner.
But so what I'm because I want to grow mine out, but it gets so white now. So I was thinking about that.
Wait, it's called Just for Menzo, according to
no, that's not Menzo. It's Menso.
Touch of gray.
Menso.
I apologize.
Yeah, Menso is.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think it's what's it called?
Wait, Grecian formula is what Heron of Alexandria says. So there you go.
Heron, no. You know, let me look it up. It's like some.
It's like beard blackening shampoo.
Just for women, Rogaine. Holy cow!
No, it's like a. Let me find it.
Only showers. The flip. All right.
Only back doors.
Wait, easy now. Why? What is up with you guys?
Man, bud.
All right. So, is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
There were a couple more member chats.
I
put
do
them in the private.
Oh, thank you. Because I've been absent thought process. So Brahma Bull posted Toxic Man Flu, who's been here for a year, actually 13 months as a gold member. Thank you, dude. I appreciate all of your money. 4K my ass. It's fake as his weave. Well, thanks. Appreciate that. And Tim Hayes, thanks, buddy. Love you, man. Member for 6 months says, Hail Culture, member stream this week. That's right. We are coming up on a member stream, second one this month. Normally only do one, but I added a lot of members. So I will see all of you on Tuesday. Time to be announced. It'll probably be between the 6 Minute Daily and the Tuesday tirade. So you'll have to catch me then. Along with all of everybody that shows up. So just check the community tab Tuesday. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
So I put the link in the private chat.
I see
it. It's like a soap.
I can't do Instagram.
Oh, you don't do Instagram?
No. I can't do Instagram.
Okay, all right. Take it easy.
No, I'm fine. I'm easy.
Well, you don't have to be all,
Hey, I am easy like a Sunday morning, dude.
A little aggro. You're a little aggro. Do you have something going on with the Instagram?
Look, I'm easy.
Except for Instagram.
Dude, okay, so
I send you the link to their actual page.
Okay, but here's the cool thing, right?
I'm not sponsored by it, by the way.
Instagram?
No, this soap shit.
Oh, soap?
It's a soap.
Hey, Rough Girl. Hi, Rough Girl.
I'm sharing it now.
Did
Check
this
out Rough Girl.
hooked on phonics with ADHD properties?
Hooked on what?
It's called soap cover bar.
Oh, I
Should
got
I
it.
get it?
No,
Should
you're
I
not
buy
sponsored by them? Oh, wait. If that works, I do that. Gray reducing beard wash? Sign me up, bro.
Is that it?
Beard reducing gray wash.
It's just for men, bro. It says,
guys, that's a wrong product. That's not what I sent you.
I'm sharing the other one.
That's not it?
No.
Oh. What did you send me? This? Is this what you're sharing?
Squirrel.
That's it.
That's what I'm sharing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ollie sent it.
Soap cover. So it's like listen, again, I haven't tried it. I'm just asking.
It gradually reverses gray. How does that work?
I don't know, because every picture has people with gray hair in their beards. It doesn't show anybody with a fully brown or black beard.
A story.
That dude has a major white beard. That's like me.
That guy's about to drop the soap in the shower.
Hey, now.
As soon as we said drop the soap, we got bots.
I'm working on
Oh,
it.
come on, look at this. That can't be. It looks like he's.
I'll lay it down right now. Like when I wanted to change my hair a different color for my beard, I literally used the Just for Men, and you'd use the brush, leave it in for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, bam, it was dark brown.
But how are the chemical products in it, man? Isn't it kind of like suspect?
One's a color-based cream, and one is literally
okay.
like a developer, and you just mix the two together the amount you want, and then you apply with the applicator brush into the beard itself and leave it in there like you're painting a picture.
Whoa, look at that guy that looks like Jim Carrey.
I thought the ladies liked a touch of gray in men's beards.
I have too much gray, vato. If I want to grow this shit out, it just looks too
Something really bigoted about this. There's something bigoted about this. Set yourself free from the greys. Tired of greys. This is very bigoted.
He's like the guy holding the container looks confused. He's like, "What is this?"
I wear my experience on my face and in my hair.
But I don't want to look over 60 right now. I say, I want to look,
60, bro. Really?
If I grow this out, I'll look over 60. That's what I'm trying to tell
believe
you.
you. I don't believe you. Dude, you're way too handsome. I hate you
over
actually,
50.
a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit of hate because you're so handsome. I just,
The first time I streamed with Tom, he was yelling and screaming at me because of the way I looked. It's a jerk, man.
Because you're handsome, dude.
He's jealous.
No, I don't have to be a jerk, but I ended up working for him, so it's all good.
Yeah, look, we love you, but dude, you really.
I hate all you sexy motherfuckers.
Thank you.
Tom just hired you so he can sleep with you.
Well,
if worst comes worst,
wait, who just said that?
No, it's Brahma.
Yeah.
The fuck, dude?
You want me to take him?
What the fuck, dude?
Here's the honest thing.
I'm a very straight Latino man. Thank you very much, cabrón.
If you don't want to use the hair dye, just pull out your favorite Sharpie and go to work.
All right.
No.
That's what I do.
I'm down with the cream.
Oh, that's what.
I'm down with the cream. That sound right.
Hey, look, a rough girl thinks you're a cutie, so you're set, bro.
No, but seriously, I'm just asking you guys. Steven's giving me good advice. All you guys have not given me any advice on this gray shit.
Just for men, give it a shot.
Awesome one said he uses Just for Beards. It's a different product than Just for Men. It's just for
that's for
people
you
could
who are
shave
trying
it
to
off.
hide from their wives. It's not the same.
Yeah, it's literally called Just for Men. It is for beards. It's a 5-minute product.
Wait,
you can also get.
What does society say?
Something weird.
I said, it's for people who are looking for stunt wives, and people are trying to hide. Just for beards.
Just for beards. Yeah, to hide their sexuality. I hear you. Toxic Man Flu for $2 said, Polly is not an elegant smoker. No, that's only Brahma Bull. Brahma Bull is an elegant smoker, according to Carrie.
Yeah,
You could
I'm not
shave
looking to be
your
an
beard,
elegant smoker.
Polly. Shave the beard, it wouldn't be gray then.
I mean, have you seen my lady? The woman's gorgeous. I gotta I can't look like a slob, guys.
Oh, no. I know. Your wife?
She's not my wife.
Okay, your partner?
Yeah.
Okay, did I do it right? The partner part?
Mi reina.
Can I say partner? It's easier for me.
Partner sounds really like, how you doing, sir?
Well,
partner.
My lady.
I dance.
It's mi jaina, mi wisa.
Okay, well, let me put it this way. The boss, 30 plus years, bro.
Oh, that's nice, man.
I know.
That's nice.
I know.
Yeah.
Look, I've had more than a little bit of experience when it comes to not getting thrown out of the house. So yeah. So for your...
I've never seen your lady, Polly. Fucker.
What? Oh, what? You haven't seen that
funny.
lady?
That's funny.
She's amazing, dude.
She needs to get on one of y'all's channels because she's highly intelligent and
She's
into
smart,
a lot of like horror and thriller stuff.
She knows her shit. Yeah, dude. I can't. She would be great with me on like a horror thing. Like I'm gonna watch Tumabad.
Dude, she liked it. This woman reads a book every day.
Okay, Tumabad is an Indian horror cinema film. It is.
What's wrong, Tom?
What's wrong, Tom? Are you tired? You want to hug?
No, he's got his head down. He's showing his camera.
Wait. Oh, wait. Okay, there he is.
He's bored.
Oh my God, it's Corky.
I don't know who you guys are talking about. So I'm just trying to pretend to be enthralled, but I don't know what the hell's going on.
I'm just getting hair advice from you guys.
Okay,
from a bunch of bald guys.
Yeah, you're asking the wrong motherfuckers.
There's a lot of bald dudes you're talking. Okay, so I'm going to say this. I earn every gray hair on my face and head. And while I may color it for various film roles, I will return to natural at any point in time. Beyond
Are you
all
a porn
that,
star without us knowing about it or something, Culture? I mean...
You know, the only porn star that I actually know, aside from Lethal, of course, is the Memes of Destruction.
Various film roles.
What kind of porn are you watching?
Tentacle porn, I think.
What now?
Like
Type of stuff that can only be hosted on 4chan.
It's furry porn.
Okay, all right. We gotta slide out, and I'm not saying just because we're dealing with the porn conversation.
We didn't talk about Namor.
No, what Namor? Okay, tell us about Namor, Paulie, because he lays everything. I mean, everything within 5 feet of him. I mean, in the comics, anyway. So tell us about Namor.
Well, what do you guys think about the depiction of Namor and what you've heard so far?
Okay, so the depiction of the character that I've seen that isn't in the trailer, awesome. The trailer for the film was not something to jump up and down about. What do you think?
How about society? Well, I want to hear from you guys before I go.
Oh, okay. Right.
I mean,
I'd have to know something about it.
Oh, you don't know anything about...
You can argue he's maybe the best part of the trailer, but that's not saying much because, I mean...
Oh, that's actually true.
Really
He is
nothing. Yeah, there's really nothing else exciting about that movie for me. I mean, honestly, I don't even know why they're doing it. It sounds like they committed to it and they can't back out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to say that you're not wrong. That is the best part of the trailer.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, like I say, you're front loading a Black Panther movie without your star, so it's like you just kind of be. It's essentially going to be Black Panther secondary characters and Namor, and that's what the whole film's going to be.
It looked like a 2-hour funeral to me.
Oh, right.
Oh my god!
They needed to recast T'Challa so you can have a real T'Challa versus Namor like that was in the comics, right?
Yeah.
All right.
See, what's weird is why is it they like I know the actor Chadwick Boseman passed away and they didn't want to recast him, but yet they had no problem recasting the War Machine role like that.
Brody?
Brody didn't pass away.
Yeah, that's a little different though.
I know it's a little different, but at the same time, you could literally have recast it and done something with it. Like he didn't even ask for it to be recast. Didn't Chadwick ask for it to be recast as well?
But no, this is what
I don't think so.
What I don't understand is that if you didn't want to recast him, then why are you even doing the film in the first place?
Money.
To cash in on a black look. This is what I thought was even more tasteless. Is they're using his actual Twitter account to promote this fucking movie.
Yeah.
To me, I wouldn't care if it was Wakanda Forever. The fact that it's called Black Panther Wakanda Forever and this whole thing is like treating him like George Floyd in the fucking movie and shit just really rubbed me the wrong goddamn way. To me, I was one of those, don't recast him. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say he's already got like his own murals, like Biggie Smalls.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even being subtle, right? Like, and how much you want to bet Namor kills him, or at least it looks like Namor kills him, and that's what the whole war is about. And then they find out later it was like Doctor Doom setting Namor up or some shit like that. That's probably what this whole movie is going to be about. I mean, at this point, I think they should have just left him alive. You could have had him in the background, just doing King stuff, while Shuri's doing the Black Panther thing, and like you have enough footage of him from other movies where you could have him in like, in the background on TV, just like answering questions from, reporters and stuff. Like he's just doing the political thing now. Like you just have him in the background doing that, you just have a little speech or a little moment where they're talking about him and they're like, yeah, he can do much. He feels like he can do much more, taking his father's role and doing much more for the world in this position than he could ever as a superhero. Now that's my job, kind of thing. And I can see that as a better passing of the torch than the death thing and all that stuff. It's just, it feels like they're cashing in on his death.
If you saw the trailer too, they're also teasing bringing back Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger as well. Even though they haven't like officially like advertised him as being in the movie, I think they're trying to like keep that on the hush. More of like a surprise for the movie.
That would be amazing.
If it's true that Namor is the best thing of the trailer, becomes one of the best prominent characters from this movie, then I will give it a hands down watch anyways, because
I meant more like I've heard everyone's take on the whole trailer, but as far as making Namor of a Mesoamerican background, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm asking. Well, how do you guys feel about that?
If the character is written well, that shouldn't matter as long as it's delivered well. That's the thing. If the character feels real, then it's real. That's the thing. It's how they delivered it. This point.
Too little right now from the trailer.
I mean, I personally just don't have that strong feelings of the character itself, so I don't really have strong feeling like one way or another.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but okay, so here's where I come down on this, and this is the truth. That was the best thing from the trailer, but there wasn't a lot there, and there wasn't a lot of anything there. This is
like a teaser.
Yeah,
right?
It was like a teaser. It wasn't really a true trailer.
A long teaser.
Yeah, it was really strange, and I think that it was more about the music. They were trying to elevate a feeling in emotion because of the music and the visuals. They weren't actually delivering anything. I mean, consider the amount or the lack of dialogue that was actually delivered during the course of that trailer.
Well, remember what we talked about is that the fact this movie's coming out in like less than 4 months, and that's the first footage of this movie that we've even seen up to this point. So up until a couple of days ago, we had absolutely no idea what this film was going to be about, who's going to be in it, because there was nothing going on to it. And now that we've actually seen like a little bit, it's like, okay, like you said, it's going to be like half a memorial towards Chadwick Boseman, and then I guess there's going to be a conflict with Wakanda and Namor's people. So I guess that's pretty much the only real intro into the film that we're going to get up until when it actually comes out.
I'm worried. I'm worried because I feel like we're not seeing anything that gives us any insight into the film.
Maybe there's going to be a lot of women characters, right?
Yeah. I mean, Mighty Wolf brought that up,
but maybe that's like first and front. That's front and center.
Prominent.
Yeah, front and center in the teaser trailer. I'm sorry, Steven.
It's maybe that's their delivery though. Maybe they've actually started to learn. Sorry, I'm no one laugh at what I'm saying here, but maybe they've learned from showing too much in their trailers over the past we've seen. That's why they're giving us very little, and they're showing that this is supposed to be very Wakanda oriented about the whole society in general. That's why we're seeing all these processions rather than focusing on the heroes that are in this film.
I hear what you're saying, but I think that's going to get them equally crushed in like.
That's the thing, though. With Disney and Marvel and Disney Star Wars, they're already crushed by how they've been carrying themselves over the last year and a half, especially. It doesn't matter. They already have that Ralph Boner over their head, but I think they're trying different tactics to grab the audience without giving them too much.
Let me ask everybody a question, because somebody ventured in from somebody in our fellowship, in our sphere of the internet, talked specifically about the fact that someone was silenced at Disney recently. And so the question is, if that's an accurate description of what's happened, are we going to see an end of anti-marketing, anti-audience marketing at Disney? Because that's what it's been. That's what it's been. Yeah, anti-audience marketing has been the thing that's tried to carry the day. I mean, we watched how well it worked with Obi-Wan and all these other shows where they came after the audience. They predictably, even before the series or anything had been revealed about it, they came after the audience before it got out into space. So the question is, have they decided to abandon that, and henceforth, they have told the people that had normally gone along those lines to shut up?
Let's I was going to say real. Yeah,
Go ahead, Jake.
So let's ask this question, because we talked about the drop off from Doctor Strange and Thor, right? And we pretty expected that Thor was going to be a drop off from Doctor Strange. Does anyone expect this movie to do better than Thor, better or worse than Thor with what's given to us right now?
It'll do better.
It'll do way better. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm not saying it's going to be better.
No. I think you'll actually see a better number out of it. To be honest with you, it releases November 11th. There will have been, and this is something Tom and I have talked about, and I know Paulie's completely aware. There will be no movies between. Very few movies between now and November.
No good ones, at least.
That's why that one movie's doing okay. What's the one? Tom kind of prophesized a little bit about it.
Nope.
Black Phone?
Nope.
Oh, Nope. Yeah, the new Yeah, it made 44 million in its opening weekend. We talked a little bit about it.
Well, they did a good job with it, right? Like they didn't overhype it until the movie came out. I didn't see any real big advertising about it. Like Polly and I were talking earlier, back and forth. It was, Peele does have his
he's got
fan
a niche.
base.
Yeah,
and not only that, horror in general just has a very loyal fan base. So,
well, yes. If it's the kind that I'm interested in, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So in this movie, I think being modestly budgeted at under $70 million,
68,
it's going to do well.
So 68.5, I think, is what it ended up being.
Yeah. Society, do you think it's gonna make a lot of money? You think it's gonna be a big hit?
What, the Black Panther 2?
No. Oh, well, that? Okay, sorry.
Oh, Black Panther 2? Yeah, I mean, I honestly think it's probably going to be about the same as Thor, to be honest with you. Like that's kind of what I'm feeling. Going
really?
into it.
Okay.
So simply because, like I said, they're just from the people who really like the first Black Panther, I'm not getting that same excitement for the second one, because even they're kind of like going like, okay, well, what's the point of this film? Like they don't know like what's the direction is going to be at all. So that's kind of a disconnect.
I just want it to be good. I like Submariner, so I didn't get a chance to say any of that.
I'm sorry.
I like Submariner, right? I think that there's an opportunity for a good character here. And since this character figures prominently into the future of the films, it needs to he needs to be good. There needs to be a good representation of Namor here. So
am I the only person with the unpopular opinion that thinks he should have just recast Black Panther?
No, you're not. Paulie just did it a few minutes ago.
They should have taken it.
Absolutely.
Had some balls and recast it, and think of the
I'm getting to that
they would have got then.
Oh God! If they're doing
I was against it at first, but at this point, after seeing this shit, I'm whatever. But there is some breaking news if you want to share this culture, and I got it shared down below.
Yeah.
They did recast Black Panther. Breaking news: Robert Downey Jr. is returning to the MCU.
What do you mean, you people?
You people.
I think this would break not only the internet but everybody's fucking minds if they actually did this.
Wow.
I think we needed to break that tension there for a moment.
Brilliant.
Sorry.
No, that's brilliant. I thought you were gonna do some there's some real breaking news there.
What you need to do is take Discussing Film, make a fake tweet using that picture, and then post it. So you know what?
What we're gonna do is gonna bring Tupac back as a hologram, then he'll be recasted as Black Panther in the next.
And Biggie Smalls will be Killmonger, right? All right.
I'm gonna do more extensive video this week on the because I'm trying to do is get some more information from some of the Spanish outlets that have been really covering Tenoch, because he's saying some things and giving away a couple things.
Good.
But what I can tell you is that this is a fantasy creation of a civilization, meaning that it's not Aztec per se. Like it's not Mayan per se. It's basically they're creating this Wakanda like
it's Wakanda Lake. Yeah. Exactly.
Right. So that's because I've talked to a couple of Mesoamerican nerds that I love talking to on different topics, and they're like, for them it's like they hope they don't butcher the actual gods and lore, but they're given a pass because it's Marvel. When I say a pass, it's like fantasy. Anyone saying in the chat and what I'm I just don't want you it's not Aztec as we know the Nahuatl people, because the Aztecs they're not by the sea. Listen, we can talk history till I can talk to you guys about that history all night long, but this is a fantasy kind of mashup. That's the best way I can Mesoamerican mashup.
It is.
Oh.
It is. And again, I mean, there's a really cool culture involved in all of this that in the comics. So, but I need to grab a couple super chats real quick,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
We got George in the house, ladies and gentlemen, and I know a lot of you saw this come in. George, my buddy George says, my buddy George says for $19.99, good gravy. I can't believe Culture sent me a prawn by accident instead of a Star Wars book. That's not true.
Well, we're talking about beards. So.
Wow, George thinks Namor looks like ass. That's rough. First, he's not from the Aztec nation, and then Namor didn't have a bone in his what? Didn't have a bone in his nose? All hail, you beautiful people. I didn't recall any of those things.
Yeah, he's got
some ornamentry on the ears, and
all that is Mesoamerican. It's
right.
that's
so you're saying it's a blended thing.
It's a blended. I know Steven's been wanting to say something.
Sorry, no, I just wanted to say something to Paulie because you might want to keep your eyes out tomorrow. You might get more information because supposedly the Lego sets for Wakanda tomorrow are going to leak tomorrow.
Well, the action figures out. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw the Legends figures. Yeah, but the actual Lego sets will leak.
You're the one who I said I want to see.
Yeah.
I might buy that. Yeah.
Yeah, and Paulie sent me. You sent me a thing today. I couldn't believe.
God.
I was like, "Is this real?" And you're like, "Yeah."
And I just want to
Freeman action
with
figure.
George really fast. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
he said another comment.
Yeah.
Listen,
Another one
George.
here, right here.
If I'm wrong, that's a super chat. But if I'm wrong and they fuck it up, you best believe I'm going to be the first to talk about it. Because
dude, you always do that.
Then you've sacrificed a great lore that already existed.
Oh god, a great character.
And you not only did you fuck that up, but you bastardize real awesome history. So if that happens, I will be on. I will be on there.
Disney's treading dangerous territories with this film because you could end up pissing off both Hispanics and blacks with this movie.
Society.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. I'm sorry. I know.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this, Society. You think Coogler, because I love Coogler.
He's a good director.
Do you think he can pull this off? Because this is because it's him and another writer, and I don't think they hired. I don't think they hired Latino writers. Not that you have to, but. Do you think he can pull this up? Because this is a lot to chew off.
But not only that, but you're asking for creative control from Disney, which we've seen from multiple creators isn't exactly something that happens too. So, I mean, and how much control is he really going to have? Or is he basically just going to be handed the script and told that is he actually going to have creative control, or is he basically going to be a traffic guard? That's my big question.
I just look, if this is done the right way, again, Submariner is a good character in the books, right? It's something that I enjoyed, right? I just need it to be good, right? I need it to be reflective of the character. If it's close, even close, I will accept even close on some of this stuff, right? We just because we haven't gotten all of that. But I just want it to be good. George sent us another super. It's directed at Bat Tom, who's joined the panel, by the way.
Oh, awesome.
For $9.99. What does Bat Tom think about Namor?
What's a Namor?
Okay.
Well, show me a picture, dumbass. It's down in the thing, sure.
Okay. Oh, there's Namor.
Oh my God! What the? How hard did they try to make this guy gayer than Aquaman? Seriously. Like, oh my God, what is going on here with this? This guy looks like a Village People reject. What's wrong with his nose?
You know what's interesting is he's using his leg to cover the enormous bulge that he supposedly has. Bulge.
That's French for dick.
I guess. Yeah. Speaking of Dick's division, yes, I think you're right. But yeah, so
that's what I think of Namor.
Well, thanks, Tom, for $9.99. George, I hope that was worth it, my brother. I love you. And then, of course, we have Dulce Vludfin asking a great question. This is a good question because
really good question.
I have such mixed reactions to this.
Mm-hmm.
For $2, Das Wolfen says, by the way, check out Das Wolfen's channel as well. Obviously, George the Giant Slayer has an amazingly popular channel. Check that out. But Das Wolfen for $2 says, did the She-Hulk trailer change anyone's mind?
Honestly, I haven't seen it yet, so I
don't think I hated it as much as most people did, to be honest with you.
I'm mixed. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt because there are some things in there, and I think I'll wait and see. I'm more curious about the end scene where we saw the nightsticks of what could be Daredevil, and I'm hoping that's done properly.
I wasn't a fan of how they laid out the She-Hulk trailer, and that, again, it's just another female character showing up the male character every chance they get during the trailer.
See, that's where I find maybe it's different, and I know people are going to probably contradict me and stuff on that too. And it's the fact that we're also dealing with the Bruce Banner Hulk, who is still in reject of his powers. He might be the Green Hulk and be like the smart Hulk now, but he also holds back because he doesn't want to lose control. So throughout the training with She-Hulk, maybe he's trying to show that way of training what he didn't learn when he was Hulk to begin with. That's where I can only see the positive in this thing.
Okay, so I'm going to say this. The thing that bothered me was that she just became the female Deadpool.
Yeah, the fourth wall crap.
I think they should have left the fourth wall bit out of it. They should have designated that only for Deadpool in this universe.
You're still echoing, Tom.
It's a sexy echo you've got there.
There is another thing.
Right.
The other thing that kind of throws it off too is when I said that contradictory point is they're introducing Titania into this, right? And that is another race swap of a ginger. So there again, I'm like. Yeah, the original in the comic book was a white ginger, and they swapped it with ginger.
I think Hollywood's pretty much told gingers to get fucked over the last 10 years.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I didn't think the CGI was all that improved either in this trailer.
Okay. Well, wait. I'm going to give that a break, right? So there was one segment where the CGI was iffy. Everything else kind of worked. Go ahead.
If you watch the scene right after the air horn where he's writing on the notepad, watch him writing on the notepad. The words are already there, and the pen's not even touching the paper.
Okay, I didn't notice
little
that.
Things like that.
No, and that bothers me too. But the thing that bothers me more is that they shifted the color green.
Yeah.
Twice, and during the same scene, and that bothers me because again, you need to present a consistency to this character, right? The Jennifer to She-Hulk thing, right? But look, Hank VP says, what happened to our midnight snack stream? I want to know that too. Wait, no, Polly's got you covered. Wait, I got this. Polly's got you covered. There you go.
What is that?
I'm almost done, but it's a mixture of what is it? The Cheeto, the Cheetos and God, I'm down to my last chicharrones.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Man. When you're down to your last pigskin, fried pigskin. Yeah.
But hey, I'm living the bachelor life for 10 years.
You're living La Vida Loca like somebody I know.
No, not La Vida Loca.
Upside,
let me
inside.
get off there.
All right.
Tonight's midnight snack is.
Oh, what do you got? Wait, Tom's got it. Here we go.
Let's see. I've got.
It better be a fucking
cashews.
Cashews. That's healthy. Cashews are healthy.
You know what? Cashews are good. I approve.
And sweet tarts.
Oh,
nice.
No.
Nice.
Nothing like a sweet tart.
I haven't had any sweet tarts for a while.
You would know. You would know.
I've still just got bourbon.
Bourbon's an interesting midnight snack.
Scotch
I restocked on
my 740 can.
What do you got? Wait,
it's lime Topo Chico.
Oh, those are good. Those are really good. Right. Dude, I gotta get back to your neck of the woods.
I just got a giant gallon of sugar-free juice. So
there you go.
Nice.
Everybody, look, we have unhealthy and healthy choices. Healthy choices up here on the top row.
It's all natural. Very healthy.
All natural vodka, or what is that?
Scotch.
Oh, okay.
And bourbon.
That doesn't work with the top row here, but okay. Look, I want to say this about that.
My answer, real quick, is I am. Yes, I'm interested now in She-Hulk.
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna watch it, but this is gonna be one of the few Marvel shows I care about. Well, no, I care about. This will be one of the few Marvel shows I'll make an effort to actually try to see. Almost, maybe.
I mean, I just skimmed through it a little bit. The animation looks a lot better in some cases. It still looks iffy in some other cases too, but I don't know. I'll maybe watch the first episode. Then if I hate it, you'll hear about it in Bounding in the Comics. So there you go.
I did like one scene in that, and I was when she was on the runway with the silver dress. Right away, I got hits of like the burn feel, and I was like, at least there's something in there. They're keeping her sexual appeal as much as like, oh, she's outshining the man, and we're seeing those types of scenes. They're keeping her sexual femininity of her, not only her body, but how she carries herself. And usually we don't see this in this type of Disney stuff. Usually it's the flat as a board. How much more motorcycle vest can we pile on and call it?
Well, first of all, you can't do that to her as an actress.
No.
Yeah, right. That chick.
Yeah, I like her a lot
when she walks down the street. But I'm just, but it's
he speaks. Deleted scenes of the live.
Hey, deleted scenes.
Yeah, I'm alive. Yeah. Tatiana Maslany, I loved her in Orphan Black. I think she's great. The show, I don't know, this trailers, man, for me anyway, they just haven't done anything for me.
No.
At all.
It could have been worse. They could have hired Leslie Jones. So I think.
Well, look at
it could have been way worse. Yeah,
but I did comment too that there's some good-looking women in this show. It's like, okay.
I sent you a photo culture. Right, but Titania's costume looks like a really bad like something you find in a backyard wrestling kind of outfit. I did not like the outfit.
Inside out.
Oh my god!
Not that type of wrestling.
Still not sleeping with her nephew.
Oh yeah. No. Oh look, the lady from the Heaven show. What's that called?
Seventh Heaven.
Heaven.
No.
Heaven.
New one. With Kristen Bell. The
View.
No.
The View.
The Good Place.
Yes, thank you. The young lady in there that is, the super rich Indian lady. I don't know. Anyway, she
extremely annoying lefty.
Yeah, except she's amazingly hot.
That just hot and crazy panel right there.
Like the hot and crazy, right? The hot crazy scale, like it's like hot and crazy. So you have to be like somewhere in here. But anyway, but here's a problem, right? She handled fan criticism better than anybody on the super side of the left I've ever seen in my life. And I actually said that on a 6-minute daily. She actually dealt with it like this. Oh, well, yeah, I was hanging upside down all day. And, obviously my hairstylist couldn't do anything about that and blah, blah, blah. And so my hair was a mess and I didn't appear my best. I don't care what anybody says. She's still smoking hot. I don't care if her hair's messed up, if her costume's askew. I mean, guess what? You're in a fight. You're in, whatever's happening in that particular scene. She's, I think it's going to be good. I think it's, well, no, wait, let me rewind. I think it's going to be decent looking.
Is it going to swell?
Serviceable.
You know what? I'm going to quit.
I mean, look, you're talking to the guy whose expectations of Disney are pretty much like buried under the dirt. So.
I have no expectations of Disney. I don't pay for a lot, very little of Disney now at this point. And that's really frustrating because look, you guys out there in the audience.
I still technically haven't recovered from the 2 episodes of Resident Evil Netflix I've watched.
Oh, you went through 2? I got through 1 and I threw up. All right.
Yeah.
See, look, we got Andrew out there reminding us Duck Fisney. There you go.
But usually, Culture, when you're explaining these types of shows or movies, you've already had background knowledge of what it's going to be about, but you can't say anything. No. So the fact that you have this positivity in your voice makes me think that either you don't have anything to go on to, or you actually believe that this is actually going to have some type of substance. Am I right in any of these?
Look, I just think I think that the some of the good will be better than most of the bad.
Okay, so
and I think people will. I think if you're still invested in anything coming out of Disney, this will be less disappointing than any other Disney Plus show you've seen.
So would it be more?
That's the best recommendation for a Disney show. It'll be less disappointing than what you've already seen.
All right. Will it be more entertaining or less entertaining than we get police reports of more employees at Disney being arrested?
Okay, episode for episode through the first 4. You're gonna like it as much as you did WandaVision.
Oh, so you're telling me I'm gonna get Ralph Bonered by 5?
I'm not saying anything beyond that.
Oh, okay. Then all right. I'll take it. All right. Because you remember me after 5. Yeah.
I do, dude. You and I both went. We tried to do like reviews of this thing, and then all of a sudden, you and I both went.
That's when I stopped analyzing stuff. Because
yeah. And Digital Remnant reminds us that Tatiana Maslany was also in HBO's reboot of Perry Mason 2 years back, alongside The Americans, Matthew Rhys. Right, whatever you want to pronounce that. Really good. Yes, I agree. And I don't think you're going to get a season 2 based on what I recently heard.
There is other good news. We're getting another season of Pennyworth.
Oh, that's true. We didn't expect that. That was not going to happen.
Yeah, can't wait for that.
And Daredevil. Yeah, the Daredevil cameo is not just. It's not just a cameo. It might be all right. And I want to say this: you might see more of our buddy than you got there.
More of the Cox?
No. Well,
his name's Charlie Cox.
Yes, Charlie Cox.
Okay, yes.
More of the Charlie.
That was a trick question, Steven. I'm mad.
No, it wasn't. I said Charlie. I used his name, and you were like,
"Oh my God, the Cox."
That's the one time tonight it wasn't in a sexual connotation.
Oh my God! Someone get
it. Turo, they did not get me. I promise you, they did not. All I'm saying is based on everything.
Oh my God, the Cox.
My little sliver of knowledge is going to say that despite all of the cringe that we got in that trailer, it is maybe going to be okay through 4 episodes.
I'll take a look at it then, because I still gotta watch that.
Hey, look, Parrothead arrives at the proper conclusion. It's going to be less entertaining than Bat Tom drunk and stoned trying to sing.
Wait, what are we talking about again?
Still on She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
And the Daredevil stuff.
All I know is that we got the inserted version of Dana Schwartz in She-Hulk, and you just have to grow to appreciate that.
So what's left? It's a bit gendered She-Hulk. It should be the Hulk, really.
Non-binary Hulk.
Non-binary Hulk, yeah.
Yeah, what's up with him still being like Nerd Hulk? I mean, I'll be the Hulk, dude.
I mean, I'm telling you, like Thanos literally like punched the bitch into him. Like he never recovered from that.
He never recovered, right?
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. And then he like talks too much, like that guy get the way, like flex and I liked him when Scarlet was like, Scarlett Johansson.
They went Professor Hulk with him, dude, way early.
Yeah,
again,
way early.
They lost.
Dude took 1 L and his whole life changed.
So sad, man. Those two Hulk movies. I mean, Hulk never just really. Hulk is like the Henry Cavill of Marvel.
Thank you, Steven. Steven is giving us everything you have to look forward to. Oh my God.
I was just going to say I like Henry Cavill far more than I like Mark Ruffalo.
No. I'm not talking about. Yeah, I mean that's a different argument. I mean, as far as the kind of giving the character like a real chance.
Yeah.
I guess they did because they had 2 failed movies, and then. But I just kind of why do I feel still cheated? Like I didn't get the Hulk. That's my father's favorite comic book. Was the Hulk and the Fantastic Four.
But you almost did, Paul. You were this close to getting it. I mean, you were. The problem is they don't own the rights outright. Let's just. That's where I want to start. I don't want to get into it. There's some rights issues with Hulk.
The other thing that I find kind of weird and kind of awesome at the same time is the fact that they brought back the original actor for Abomination from Edward Norton's Hulk.
Turo, I love you. It says for $2. Disney said if I paid you $2, I'd get a cookie.
Ooh,
I don't have cookies.
Peanut butter cookie or a chocolate chip.
Actually, the only people Turo, you don't have to pay $2. If the boss likes you, you get cookies. There are certain people that are getting cookies. So there you go.
I would like cookies.
No, the boss needs to
Don't
like
give me that oatmeal bullshit either.
Oh, the boss doesn't like me.
The boss-
Okay, I get it.
Homemade oatmeal cookies are good.
Calm
man.
down. The boss makes the best chocolate chip cookies on the planet.
We go like this again.
My mom has been rocking lately the homemade cookies, bro.
I feel you. Okay, well, we'll have to give you some samples. Bro.
So society. How did you feel about the Hulk prior to the bitch slap? I guess.
I mean, it felt like he was finally getting somewhere, especially after like Ragnarok, where they kind of had that little like development with like him and Thor.
That was
and then it's like I said, immediately the very next movie, they just kind of threw all that away. So.
Okay. Can I set aside the Marvel conversation for a second and ask everybody a question before we wrap the stream?
Yes, I would love some cookies.
No. The question is
straight. I'm straight.
That
wasn't the question.
No.
No, I don't like the backdoor move.
None of this.
Backdoor.
How do we get back to the back door?
Look, Culture, just toss the cookies out of the way and let's.
Don't take a vacation with Ricky Martin.
Wait. Yes, Culture, you should feed the bodies of Ricky Martin.
The man from Uncle.
Living La Vida nephew, is that right?
You guys stop tossing cookies. That's all I want to say. Okay, so here we go. All right, don't toss your cookies. Okay, look, here's the thing. Do you guys have a new affinity for international cinema because of the amazing films coming out of India over the course of the last several years?
Yeah.
No,
yes,
because I don't typically watch.
One at a time, please.
Not everyone at once. Well, you know me. I've told you many times that I'm a mark for South Korean cinema, so I'll definitely put that one over. But I haven't really gone into the Indian market yet, so I can't really say that.
You should. I'm gonna keep. Look, I am 6 or 7 films in now, and I'm gonna tell you, I have not yet seen one that is less than 4 out of 5 stars.
Okay.
I've done a few videos on them too, Culture, including Toombad. I just did.
Oh, I'm gonna do that. That's the next one. That next one after Pushpa. Go ahead.
They are brilliant. And but same as Society, I watch a lot of South Korean stuff as well.
They're very good.
Japanese
stuff.
stuff.
They're horror shit. Holy crap!
Yeah, there's so much good stuff in these countries going on. That, I mean, this is the list I've got to work through, and in fact, this isn't everything. I've got pages full of them, and I'm looking.
I still got at least 3 more South Korean films to catch up on this week. So
wow,
yeah, Larry Korea, indeed.
Korea is brilliant, yeah. But Indian cinema is a revelation.
I mean,
these days.
What was it? What was the question again?
Oh no, I was asking if because we've been invested in Hollywood for so long. Tell me, in the last few years, has not India in many ways eclipsed, this wasn't the exact question, I'm paraphrasing now, but has it not eclipsed Hollywood or done an excellent job of representing themselves in cinema? Because look at all the films we're getting out. I mean, you are one of the people who touted, along with Chris Gore and many others, RRR. Can you not say that Indian cinema in the last few years is not equally as good as cinema used to be in Hollywood?
Yeah, I don't know what's in the water there, but I would say the last 20 years, I'm like getting deep into watching these movies and what I'm being recommended, and I'm seeing new movies in the movie theater as well. That the Indian audiences they're incredible. They're incredible people. Their comments are amazing. They're very honest. They'll tell you what they like, what they don't like.
True.
Now, every time I think that I've seen something so amazing or seen something so original, these movies keep topping each other.
I know.
I just saw, and I keep thinking of Tom on this one. I just saw the Gangs of Wasseypur, which is it's broken up into 2 parts, but it's really
in my list. It's in my list.
Yeah, it's a 5-hour movie.
Yeah,
and it's so incredible that I want to see it again right away.
No, I know.
It is a multi-generational kind of Godfather meets City of God.
Oh yeah.
I was, and God, man, yeah, it's really, it's really different. Like Tumbad is really different.
Yeah. Wait, don't ruin it for me. I'm
okay.
Watching
Yeah. So no, I'm all
beautiful
right now.
movie.
I don't see. I was thinking about this too, because then I think about, like Mexican cinema or, or Latin American cinema, like really the last thing, the last great thing to come out of Mexican cinema are its directors, and they've pretty much have just become Hollywood.
Yes, they have.
The last, it's oddly enough, and I've thought about this, the best thing to come out of Mexican cinema of the last 10 years is De Noche Huerta. You go and see Sin Nombre. You go and see anything he does in Spanish. He just stands out.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of Mexican cinema, and it's gotten so fucking lame.
Yeah, it takes a lot to stand out now, right? And then we get turned on to these Indian films, these films out of India, and it's like holy crap!
Yeah, and it's not Bollywood, guys. The Bollywood is
Bollywood's a different thing.
Bollywood is one industry out of like 4 or 5 main ones that are
6, I think. Yeah,
6. You're right.
Yeah.
Their competition is great. I mean, that's what we need.
Dude, I'm looking right now between the Kannada language, Kollywood, and Telugu Tamil, which is Hollywood.
Well,
yeah, and I'm going
Tamil.
Yeah. Telugu Tamil is
right.
Is Tollywood.
We should continue this conversation on the stream, but S.S. Rajamouli, who directed, he's the king right now, right?
Wait, who's the king?
S.S. Rajamouli.
Oh yeah, Rajamouli is definitely the king. But they're like.
Well, I was gonna say real quick,
Sukarar is also very good. I mean, just the Pushpa in 2021 was. In fact, I'm doing the review this week, so
that's my next one to see. Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're gonna love it.
What I was gonna say was that SS. In regards to all the attention, he's like Indian cinemas getting RRR. He's like, that's great, but here are the other 6 industries. Here's what they're special in. Like, that's amazing that he did that.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
But when you look at the money, the cost base, they made Tumbad for $650,000 US. It looks like $100 million.
They spent $40-some million on Pushpa.
It's incredible how well they make them look.
Yeah, I'm looking at it going, are you freaking kidding me? I mean, when you're spending $30-40 million producing what they're doing, you're going, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
And then you wonder how they spent $250 million on Thor 4.
Great points to say.
How much?
Wondering.
Wait. I look, this Thor 4. Here you go. Do you like my new room, Jane? There you go. That's
organized crime.
I want to see that film.
It actually looks like Brahma Bull's background just now with the pink and everything. It was very sexy. Very nice. Look,
so I'm kind of curious as to why in the comments Tina Guzman is calling Indian filmmakers. Oh, I misread it. I totally misread it. That's so funny.
Oh, they make nothing. No, dude, it is not woke.
They have no agendas.
I'm so in that woke.
I know.
Defense, I thought it was R.
No. Tina's 100% right. This is a weird industry, right? The only place that it gets even a little bit woke is in Bollywood. Yeah. That's the only place.
Some of their main, like their
and it's very little. It's because it's urban, and actually that's actually been called out. In fact, there's like a conversation to be had in India right now from several sources that I've been reading. By the way, their entertainment magazines are better than ours, just so you know. But if you read what's going on there's a conversation to be had about the fact that they are trying to realign Bollywood with things that are going to make money. Because guess what? They realize, hey, we need to make content that makes money, and
they're becoming irrelevant. But
that's true. Actually,
that's what Hollywood really need. It's really good, and people like Daily Wire or I just lost it. Bounding in the Comics. Even in Maverick independent directors that can get stuff done on their own, we need more of that. It's so important.
Yeah,
we
absolutely do. I mean, because the problem is when you talk reason why Hollywood is just so bad is because right now, unlike all these other regions, we have like 4 or 5 major corporations that pretty much control everything you watch on television. So whether it's the film studios or streaming services or the television shows, they're all owned by like the same major four. It's like Disney, Universal. You can throw in Sony and maybe Warner Brothers, and then that's pretty much it. Now Paramount is kind of an offshoot at this point, but outside of that, you really don't have anything else outside of independent creation, and that's because they control pretty much all of distribution.
And what's worse about that, and this is something I was alluding to earlier, is the simple fact that they're controlled by other private equity firms that actually influence what they do on the regular basis. That's not cool.
And also, I love what the Daily Wire is doing, but the Daily Wire's got to make better movies.
Well, I don't know.
Just
not only that, but
the Daily
they
Wire
also
and we're
can't
making
be
movies doesn't make it great.
But I have to ask you a question.
No. I use them as an example, and you're right. I use them as an example because they're making films outside of the industry.
They are. That's fantastic. But
they have a distribution, and they have a distribution arm. They'll get better.
Yeah,
I'm sure they will. That's what I'm hoping for.
Okay.
Well, I've seen 3 of the Daily Wire movies so far. I saw Terror on the Prairie, I saw the Hyperions, and I saw Run, Hide, Fight, which I think is the best one of the 3.
Well, I actually think
even though it's a very touchy subject matter, because you're talking about an active school shooting situation. That's hardcore, subject matter, and they handle it. They handle it pretty well. The actress who stars in that, I'm blanking on her name right now. She's in 1883. She's fucking fantastic in that movie.
Oh, the 1883 actress. I love her.
The young girl.
I love that show.
Look. I want to say this. Both of those things, because I really do believe Terror on the Prairie is a good film. I'm sorry, I disagree with folks when it comes to people.
It doesn't even matter. It just what matters is that they and I'm not saying that you guys' opinions don't matter.
No, it's fine because Steve and I can disagree. I don't care.
The industry needs it. It needs better competition.
It's funny you actually mentioned that because a little inside baseball here. I just talked with Nick Searcy a couple of days ago for an interview that I'm doing for Bounding.
Check it out.
We actually brought this up about how how it struggles to get like distribution for the film, because we were talking about the movie Gosnell, which came out a few years ago, and we were talking about like his struggles in trying to get that film produced and even seen even in like right-wing circles and things of that nature. And just like people really didn't embrace the movie. People with like platforms and stuff like that really didn't embrace it the way that they should. And we brought up the fact that the key issue right now is getting distribution. Like even with a film like Terror on the Prairie, you have to basically go on the Daily Wire and purchase like whatever their services or to watch it. It's like, well, we need movies like that to be more visible for people, even if they don't want to have to subscribe to the Daily Wire or to see the movie.
I'm gonna tell you that there's a path of hope there, because I'm doing a video this week. Part of one of the videos I'm doing this week is talking about the fact that those distribution arms are going to be available. We're walking into a period of time right now where there is a dearth, and I'm saying dearth of content from the mainstream. And the reason I'm saying that is because they got nothing. The summer box office is dead as grandpa's dick right now. And it's not good. And we need good films in the cinema, and exhibitors are hungry for them. And exhibitors right now, they have the power. Tom was talking about this earlier today, and he's not wrong. We are in a point in time where Fithian and NATO, which is the National Association of Theater Exhibitors, right? Those folks, they are actually back in control. It's not the studios anymore. And if they opt to bring in other films, they're even better for it. So I think that's going to change. So I hear what you're saying, Jacob, but I feel like there's a path forward for everybody.
Two things. Go ahead.
I'm
sorry.
I was just going to say one other thing on the Daily Wire. I'm not saying they're making bad movies.
No.
So Terror on the Prairie, I think, was a solid 6 out of 10. I thought Run, Hide, Fight was their best movie, but they didn't make that movie. They literally just bought it and distributed it. Hyperions was horrible.
But that's okay.
Was okay. I don't know what Shut In was. I mean, I watched it and it was just like, okay, it's a movie. I mean, I'm just saying, I love what they're doing. I am a member of the Daily Wire, so I get to watch all these things.
Great.
Honestly, I think the best thing they've done is Matt Walsh's documentary. I mean, that technically falls under their movies too. What is a Woman?
Yeah,
that was their best thing so far. But
I
mean, as far as movies, they got to make good movies to catch on. And right now they're at 2 okay movies and 2 blah movies and a documentary. So I want them to do great. I want them to be another outlet, but they've got to do better on what they're looking at doing and where they're putting their money.
To go back to the Hyperions for a second, because I did see that the first night. I kind of looked at it as what would happen if Wes Anderson did an X-Men movie. That's how I saw it. But I can understand.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I can understand why somebody wouldn't like that, though, because I remember that first night seeing some of the reviews. I know that they were less than great. I thought it was fine. It needed a bigger budget, but I saw it as, I'm seeing these movies that Daily Wire is putting out right now as a jumping off point. I see it as this is a good start, but I'm willing to give them the time to come up with better material than they have so far.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I thought Hyperions was what you get when you have 2 intellectuals like Michael Knowles and Ben Shapiro that love classical music and goofy things, deciding, hey, we want to distribute this movie. And that's kind of how I took it, because it was a weird movie.
It's a weird movie.
I mean,
it's
some people will absolutely love it. Other people will find it weird.
But as they work with better directors, like the guy that they dragged Across Concrete and all the other stuff.
Oh yeah,
I think Bone Tomahawk is one of my favorite films. So as they start to work with more of these directors that aren't essentially aligned with the mainstream, you'll get more and better content, I think.
You can't build an empire overnight. You got to start from an acorn, and that's what they're doing.
Look, and a lot of people will say this, and it's wrong, but I'm gonna say something that a lot of people will jump to. Look at Eric July. He built an empire overnight. No, he didn't. He built a platform for a decade. And then because he's a good businessman and somebody who's already been successful, as Holly said, as a musician and many other things, this is a man who built up an empire before he needed an empire. Now he is fulfilling the destiny that he pretty much built a whole on his own. And we're only at the beginning of what he's going to do, and it's $3 million so far and counting. And boy, do we want to support somebody like that. Kathy,
and then
go ahead.
No, I was just going to say to tout our friends, like you said, like Eric July, Chris Gore, and what Film Threat on the Daily recommends.
Killing it.
That's what you want. You be connected. Be connected to him. And I'll give you an example. A director friend of ours, Alejandro Montoya Marin, who's been on Midnight's Edge.
Yeah.
He is finishing 2 contract deals as far as streaming deals for his films, and the Film Threat reviews were essential. Like it almost like that was like the icing on the cake. They were good reviews because his shit's good. First of all, he's good. But if you don't think those things don't matter, those are huge for independent filmmakers. So yeah.
Tom needs to take off.
And we're going to wrap up, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab this comment and say, wow, I really hope that they're not going to destroy it. They've been trying to for a while. I don't think they'll be able to do that in different regions of India.
Are you reading the right?
Yeah. Culture, you want to know why you got to see RRR. Culture, new movie he beats my meat too. There you go. Yeah, I didn't really want to read it all, but thanks, Paulie.
I'm sorry. I didn't know what you. I'm sorry. I'm getting tired, bro.
It's all right, man. It says Sarah Gonison has brought it over, located in Clifton Park, New York. Give it time, the Wokies will be there. I don't think so, because I think that the various regions will reject that. So, and reviews do matter a lot, says Kai MFS, and that's why we matter. They're freaking terrified of us. They're terrified of people like Jacob over at Society Reviews bounding into comics. They're terrified of our buddy Latino Slant because he brings it for real from a community that cares. You got this guy down here, Tom Connors of Midnight's Edge, who pretty much knows more about cinema than almost everybody else on this panel. You've got Brahma Bull, who smokes elegantly. Okay, well, maybe that's not the reason. Anyway,
sexy haircut too.
You got you got Steven. And then you got the other Steven down there who
that was great. Thank you. That was
Mr. Roboto. And
you could have at least said that Fat Steven's Canadian. That's something.
He is Canadian. That's right. He's Canadian.
Yeah, I am currently held hostage in Canada. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Canada. There you go. And the other Steven who
is not Canadian.
He's not, and he says things about film. And then, of course, you got the other bald guy who he does music stuff. So follow him too.
And I do movies too. But I'm trapped behind the maple curtain as well.
That's true, and
he's a goddamn Canadian as well, but he's pretending
that Outland show was
Scottish or whatever.
He's a Scottish Canadian.
He's a Scottish nerd.
Yeah, he's
terrible. Sorry,
he's Canadian.
Yeah, that's right. He says, if it's not maple, it's crap. There you go. Yeah, that's right. So anyway, beyond all of those things,
it's got a head like a pumpkin.
I have one last thing to say. I had a great time tonight. You guys are incredible. I don't know what I would do without you.
Get more sleep.
Well, actually, that's true. I would be asleep hours ago. But TZ Burton for $5 says, I've bought more books from authors who have been on all of your channels than from anyone else, and so have
nice.
It's true.
That's a big deal.
I have to tell you, I would rather support the people in our sphere, our corner of the internet, our fellowship, whatever you want to throw at that, than anybody else, because guess what? It matters, and those are the people that could do the future. We need to do the future like Beavis and Butthead are doing the universe. Speaking of Beavis and Butthead doing the universe, we have Mr. Tom Connors who will tell you about them doing the universe.
I don't like the way you're doing that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He said
Tom and I are going to do something in the future.
Eventually, we'll do stuff in the future.
Have sex?
Are you really doing?
Oh God, that'll complicate our relationship.
Only if you make eye contact.
We have enough weird moments.
Yeah, we have enough problems.
So
we
much
don't need to add sex
right
to the mix.
Thank you. No.
Like, that's just too much. No, I got to run. I got to get to the store before they close. So thank you so much for having me, Culture, as always. And
what store is that? It's like 3:00 in the morning over there.
It's fine.
No, it's not. It's only 1.
It's only 1, dude. He's fine. He's gonna get there. He got to get his jelly beans.
Yeah, I need some jelly beans.
It's not a store. It's a meth lab.
Donuts. I ran out of donuts.
Yeah. So we're going from scrambled eggs to tossed salads in Frasier.
I like bread and butter. I like toast and jam.
Go get to the store. We got another ball we got to get to.
I like what Culture feeds me because he's a cooking man.
That's true, actually.
He knows how to cook a steak. Ask him.
Oh, do I know how to make steak? Look, we got our good friend, the other bald. Oh, wait, one of the other. Wow, we have a lot of balds tonight. This is that's he's rock fan. He's Scottish, but he's in Canada, so I don't believe anything he says at this point.
Well, thanks for
He's
having
wearing
me on,
a Dallas Stars shirt. Holy shit.
Well, I used to live in Dallas, so I'm a big Dallas Stars fan. I've lived everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. Thanks for having me on. Really appreciate it, mate. And congratulations on 4K. Well deserved. I look forward to you reaching 400K as you deserve. You're a big inspiration to me and many others, I'm sure, in this fellowship. So thank you. And I also had a modest barrier I broke. I'm up to 510 subscribers.
Yes.
So I broke 500. And tomorrow is my live stream, which I do every 2 weeks. It's only talk and roll, but we're not talking about music. We're talking about the science fiction fantasy classic Zardos.
Oh, wow.
Sean Connery in the greatest costume in movie history.
Wow. That was overly hyped. Thank you. And well
It's going to be great. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun.
Do check out this cartoon clown known as Cultrum is awesome. Well, thank you. Awesome-tacular. I appreciate that, Phil TMNT. But that 70s rock fan is he's somebody you should subscribe to for entertainment and things. Although,
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Wait a minute. Did you just say that was the
And
best
making fun
costume
of?
ever?
Say what?
You said that was the best costume ever.
Yeah, the Sean Connery Zardos costume.
Yeah.
I may have been joking. I may have been serious. Who knows?
Wow.
Join me tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central to find out.
Check that out. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, man. Love you. All right. We got Deleted Scenes, otherwise known as Steven, who is a cool dude who is also Mr. Roboto.
Well, I have been tonight. Yeah. Okay. Well, my channel is now up and running, 88 subs strong, and look out for new content any day now. You can also catch me on Matt Allen's channel, Bud Boy Productions, for a Saturday serial. We will be coming back. I just don't know when. And you can also catch me on Friday and Saturdays on Pop Culture Minefield. And you can also see me on Rambling Canucks channel, and also Jedi Bill for his karaoke streams, and also his Sunday Western Cinema.
Well done, and thank you for joining us tonight, Steven. You're awesome, bro. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you for having me on.
And speaking of the Steven, and well, actually the other Steven, who I love dearly, and although he doesn't think I like him, he is a justice. He's the justice of seagulls, apparently. What's going on, Seagull Justice?
I'm on YouTube.
That's true.
Go figure.
But for how much longer, Stephen?
I don't know until they demonetize me again. I can't wait for that experience in our 4 months of. But no, you can catch me there every morning doing stuff. Pop Culture Minefield on Fridays, sometimes Wednesdays, alternate channels, mine and Pop Culture Minefield for shit talk. Other than that, I'm everywhere and nowhere.
That's true. And you know what? You're awfully fun. Check out Steven right before the 6-minute daily. He games. You game? Is that gaming? What do you do exactly?
I play things that you're still trying to get through the tutorial of.
Oh, you're such a dick.
Yes.
All right.
Mario?
Well, and my regular buddy, my favorite one of my favorite ball.
Meow.
Yeah, this bald guy I hang out with regularly is Brahma Bull.
Yeah, I've got a channel too. I'm 13 subscribers away from 200.
You go, girl. It's your birthday.
Sooner or later, I'll be there. Yeah, you can catch me tomorrow night on Yelling at Parked Cars along with Culture. Thank you for having me on tonight. Had a great time. Did a little modding, getting some practice there. So
Yeah, you swatted some prawn, bro.
I got a few bots tonight.
You were spanking them bots, baby. Yeah.
But
he saved the links for later use, though.
Absolutely.
And
yes, 70s does love that cocksling of a costume in that movie. So
he does. It does.
There's the preview for tomorrow's show.
God,
He loves it.
Yeah, watch. You really have to watch that stream.
He loves the cock.
Yeah,
masculinity.
Hey, look, it's a rooster. Let's just be honest about that. Okay, more than that, I just want to say we're finally getting the diversity of the stream. We're going to start with my good friend, Paulie, otherwise known as the Latino Slant. Dude, he is the handsome. Look at him.
The gray man.
Oh, my
God. What's happening, everybody? Thank you, Culture. Thank you to everyone in the chat that stuck it out. You guys were great. And we had some amazing people hanging out in the chat. George, Kai just got here. You talk about independent creators.
Oh yeah,
he's got a book out. So I think the link is
I've
there.
got that book. It's great. I've got that book. It's really good.
Hey, Brian, you had a.
No, okay, go ahead. You're right.
No, so yeah, he's in the chat and he's got a book called Space Crime Domino. Put your money where your mouth is. I do. I mean, we all support. Anyways, the whole spiel. The Latino Slant. I would love for you guys to come and hang out with us this week. We're doing something very fun. Culture.
Ooh.
We have our membership movie night.
Yes.
Film is called Mi Familia. Came out in 1995. Stars a younger Jimmy Smits and Isai Morales. Great film. Then the next day on Wednesday, we're going to be hanging out with Comics Division and Toxic Man Flu. They're coming on to the channel because they're watching the film, and we're going to discuss it. One of the things I love doing is I love taking films and throwing it to my buddies who probably never heard of any of these films. It's like, come on, let's talk about it. Latino Slant. Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother. And I've heard of that film. I didn't get an invite.
It's a forgotten great little film.
Yeah. I feel you. Speaking of I feel you, we got the man who's watched more films than all of us and probably one of the most entertaining people bounding into comics. It's MCU Phase 7. Well, okay, otherwise known as Society Reviews. What's up, Jacob? Tell everybody what you're about because you're awesome.
Yeah, man, I got so much stuff coming up in the next few days. So Society Reviews on YouTube and Twitch. Tomorrow night, we're going to be reviewing Nope and The Gray Man with myself, Rob Motto, Rick Angron, Christian Toto from Hollywood and Toto is going to be joining us tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
And Matt from Matt's Movie Reviews all the way from Australia is also going to be joining us tomorrow night. So it's going to be a pretty packed house to talk about a couple of new movies that are coming out this week. As far as that goes, Wednesday night I'll be back on Bounding in the Comics YouTube for the Black Hill stream. Friday night I have my own podcast, Barroom episode 9. We'll be talking about the entertainment news of the week. Saturday night on Twitch exclusively, we'll be watching the 1996 film The Frighteners with a group of people. So that would be a good thing. And then, like I said, as far as Bounding in the Comic goes, I probably got about 4 or 5 articles right now on pending. So a lot of things are going to be coming out this week. Then, of course, I have more and more movies to review this week as well. So I'm basically going to be doing everything. So Society Reviews, YouTube, Twitch, Society Movies on Twitter. Find me in any of those places. I'm going to be at one of them doing something around the day. So,
dude, you are so stinking busy. It's amazing, man. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Dude is becoming a regular here on the Sunday late night culture stream, and boy, do I appreciate it. Dude's got tons of knowledge. Check out his channel, his podcast, and his appearances on Bounding into Comics. Dude is a great writer. Check him out. Love him. I want to say this about everything tonight. We had a lot of fun. Just understand some of this was humorous. If you didn't get the joke, I'm sorry. Nobody here meant anything mean-spirited, including me. I mean everything spirited in the way you don't think I do, which might be weird. But I do appreciate that you were here. It was a 4K celebration-ish. Thanks to Toxic Man Flu, who basically sponsored the evening at a certain point, and I will take all of his money as long as he doesn't cancel it. Because he's probably going to call his credit card company with remorse tomorrow. We have Incredible Humans that joined us this evening that are no longer with us. They're here; they're not dead, but they're not on the screen anymore. And wow, I'm running out of steam. I'm trying to get this to 3.5 hours. Can you guys help me make
Culture? I'm gonna start calling you confused shiz because at this point, because you're rambling.
Look, it's a Sunday night. It's a Sunday night stream, and Well, we have an outro. It's just
you
not
want to go to
tired.
3.5. How far? Oh, you got 3 minutes.
How about we play the outro, and then if we still have time left, we'll figure out something to kill the last 2 minutes of the show.
Racist comments closer.
No, wait, look. Okay, my buddy Tom, who's on his way to the local gas station to make sure he has, enough jelly beans to get through the night, says the most important thing in the stream. Everybody, be quiet. Karate with infinite patience. Mofo, happy 4K. That's right, for $4. I love you, brother. Tom is my hetero life mate. If you didn't know that already, I'm surprising you with that statement. And he and I are working on a project. No, it's not. We're not building a soapbox derby car. We're talking about a show. Well, not really a show. Kind of a series, but it's not really a series. It might premiere on other people's channels, but it'll be everywhere and nowhere all at once. Beyond all of that, everybody enjoy. I want to say, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. Subscribe to all the amazing humans you saw on this channel tonight. And until next time,
wash your ass.
Bye.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back.
Oh, 30 seconds left.
I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad.
You say the racist words an hour later. You know Future's here, dude.
And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you. Choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any overdue. Crack the hole or two. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
I part of the deleted scenes was played by the musicians.
Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back.
It's still too fast.
There's a bunch of names you can't read because it's moving too fast.
It's too many names. Way too many names.
Hey, I know that guy.
I used to know that guy.
Oh, there he is. Oh, that's him.
Hey, that's the one that got the thing of the thing now.
Yeah, I know that guy too. That guy's a dick.
I think that chick. Oh.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Fucking stupid!
Neighbors bothering you with their loud music?
You know who else in there?
Your boss or coworker harassing you?
Wait, what? Who said that?
Maybe you have a roommate who cries in their sleep. Bully Mays here with a solution that proves every problem has a mortality rate. Introducing Shank Crate, your all-in-one monthly subscription box that can take care of those in-your-face issues. Each box contains new and unique materials for you to build your very own custom shank.
Oh my gosh.
And for your protection, the contents of each box are totally secret until you receive it. And not only does it create solutions, it also serves as a creative outlet, like an adult form of Lego.
Oh, yeah. Right? That is a literal knife's edge.
Maybe you, like some of our other customers, have questions.
Can I bring it to school?
Who's ever heard of a pencil not being allowed at school?
Can you store it in a pocket?
Absolutely.
What if you don't, have any pockets?
Your discretion. Whether you're conscientious about the Earth or just not opposed to being a good steward of the environment, each Shank crate and its contents are made of 100% recycled materials to make sure we're environmentally friendly. And if you order now, we'll be extra sensitive to the environment and keep all the original fingerprints on the items for your convenience. All for the low cost of $19.99 a month. Call 626-831-9333 to get your Shank crates today. If you call now and secure your monthly subscription for only $19.99, you'll get your very own alibi insurance for those slightly stickier situations. But wait again, there's even more. To be inclusive, culturally respectful, and as patriotic as possible, each monthly box is themed after a unique prison in the US of A. So call 626-831-9333 now to get your very own unique, patriotic, and environmentally friendly Shank crate with your own personal alibi insurance.
Never gonna to give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around. And first, you never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie, tell you